Hello everybody and welcome to another episode here of WSO Sessions live from the Capcom UK headquarters here in London, but it is not SF5. It's not the game you're used to seeing on this channel. It is the 30th anniversary edition special today.
It's literally launch day. Literally is launch day today, 29th of May.
If you haven't picked it up, go and pick it up. Be an old man. Play all those games. Yes, Richard, I hope you heard me. Be an old man. Play all those old games. There's ST.
Yep.
There's Third Strike.
Yep.
There's Alpha 2. What's the one with custom combos?
What, an Alpha 2?
I'm young, so I don't know. Was it Alpha 3?
Alpha 3.
Alpha 3?
Alpha 3 is
custom combos?
And Alpha 2 as well. Like VSM's custom combos for Alpha 2, and then there's a way to do it in Alpha 2 as well, yeah.
Well, it's there. There's 12 games to choose from. Yeah. You can enjoy yourself there. Myself, Jammers, on the mic for tonight. And, of course, the street writer, Matt Edwards. He's been playing this game a lot longer than I have. But you see the people in the back on your screens. Those are all people of the older generation here from the UK playing those old games.
If you added all those years together, you could get back to ancient Egypt.
You probably could. You probably could. Notice that I'm probably not going to be in that back room later because I don't play those games. I could. I saw some of the guys playing it earlier. They were teaching me about some old tactics and how the games were played, but I just don't.
I've always been an Alpha 2 guy. It's kind of like
he
Alpha 3
Rose.
just pick Rose.
He picked Rose.
Pick one of the top 4 in it. You know, Ryu, Ken, Rose, or Chun-Li in Alpha 2. I've got a consoleized CPS2 arcade board at home with 02 rather than Alpha 2.
I'm actually not an 09er. I actually came a little bit later than that. So don't assume everyone comes from the 2009 generation of Street Fighter 4. Don't assume that.
Street Fighter is older than you.
I know Street Fighter is older than you.
It's not quite older than me. I'm the same age as Mega Man, but I'm older than Street Fighter.
But yeah, we've got several guests in the house. I'm not familiar with all of them, but we do have you and Mark. We do have you and Rich of Unequal Media. We've got Killer 7. You may have seen him on Gfinity. He is sponsored by Team Unilad. He's a school
Kuma
teacher
player,
as well.
isn't he?
Yeah, Kuma player, and he likes his old games. We've got Farhan. He is the same age as me, but he is actually well versed in these old games. You know, he played ST and Third Strike, I believe he's playing. I'm not sure if he played anything else. The rest of the people here, like I said, I'm unfamiliar with, but they do know their own peers. Yeah, and I'll see their names on the stream as well. So
I imagine a lot of these guys are from like the London scene, kind of like back in the day.
Yeah, don't worry. But first up, we are going to be playing
a rematch.
Is it Alpha 2 or is it ST?
No, it is Alpha 2. It is a rematch because obviously it was the Dragon's 40th birthday.
Yes,
this time last week, and Richard got destroyed, shall we say, by Mark. So quite a savage beatdown in Super Turbo.
Yeah, so we're opening up with a run back between these two.
Exactly. But like they wanted to play something a little more modern. A little more modern. Not much more modern, but a little bit more modern.
Well, we'll see how it goes. It's going to be the Ken mirror here. Oh, and this is the Street Fighter 2 movie stage.
Yeah,
I like this.
You know, where Ryu gives Sagat
the scar.
The scar. Angry Scar.
Shoryuken! Hadouken!
I remember that like it was yesterday, but
I wonder who's going to win this one. Oh!
Why did that hit?
I have no idea. It always in close-up range already.
Janky hitbox is that? Is it first to 3 or 5?
Let's do a first to 5. That's what we did last time. Yeah.
Okay, first to 5.
I apologize for these games at the beginning, but they did request this.
Oh, they both requested it. It must have been Richard that requested it. He wasn't happy. He said,
well, he's already lost the first round.
I got bodied on stream.
They're both playing the same character, which is a little boring, but you know.
Well, I know Mark likes Ken a little bit more than Richard does.
Okay.
Richard's showing a lot of enthusiasm in his button pressing right now.
Maybe at least he's got the right arcade stick this time. He was blaming the arcade stick last week.
And you know, it was the same arcade stick. He said that was fine to the rest of us when we were playing Street Fighter 5.
That option select, isn't it?
When he actually sat there and used it himself.
Ooh, the custom combo beaten out by the Alpha count. But this should be
a bit of chip.
Decent damage on that.
That was actually a really good punish there.
Ooh, now I got the fireball with the Tatsu as well. Are we going to chip him out? You can't chip him out. This is not Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, it's not Street Fighter
Inbound
5.
sweep, which is probably safe from that range anyway.
When is this stage coming to Street Fighter 5? That's
That
a very
would be
good
amazing.
question.
I would love that. I would certainly love
Matt,
that.
Matt, when is it coming?
I honestly don't know.
Okay, he doesn't know. He's lying to me, but it might come in the near future.
Maybe never. Maybe never.
If you guys wish,
Some
it may
things should
happen.
remain in the past.
Nah, I think this one should come back. I think it looked really
I'm not
good.
sure the PS4 could deal with all these lightning bolts.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I reckon it could.
This is CPS2 only, man. I mean, this is really advanced. That was a ridiculously non-combo combo.
See, I'm seeing it. Ah, there you go. That's when sweeps are allowed to be special cancelled or cancelled into a roll.
Oh, I hear them complaining about this like every week. It's like, why are sweeps no longer cancelable into fireballs? There's a reason for that. Chip, there's the chip. Yes, with the overheads. Richard already asserting himself here with the first round. But Mark does play Chun-Li.
He does.
He might do it.
He
might do it. Mark does play a bit of Chun-Li. It's the only time Mark ever beats me is when he picks Chun-Li.
I don't
Goes
think
higher up the tier list.
I don't think this stage would actually be banned in Street Fighter 5, to be honest with you.
No.
I reckon you could,
I
as long as you could see things that are placed on the ground, as long as you could see them through the grass, I think it'd be fun.
Too many blades of grass. Yeah,
I mean, I've seen other
look
fighting
at
games.
that. You
With,
can't even count that many.
look, I've seen other fighting games with that kind of stage.
I mean, it's not the same as the grass on a Kuma stage in 5. These are way too detailed.
All right, so it looks like, has Richard changed colors or both of them changed colors? Both of them
I
changed
honestly
colors.
don't know. I wish they picked different characters so this would be easier to commentate.
Well, I mean, I know which one's Richard because Richard keeps moving forward.
Yep.
Every time he does an action.
Roll cancels.
Okay, looking good right now. So it looks like Richard's made a very strong adaptation to what happened last week. So he definitely thought about this.
Oh, he's probably been having recurring nightmares about this all week.
He probably slept on it.
Yeah.
And his missus probably had to hear him complaining all day.
No,
About
Mark,
him
no,
losing.
Don't.
Oh.
Mark, don't do it.
Back throw. And this is the games where throws did an abundance of damage. For
So
no real reason.
What is the stream chat saying? Who's picked this up already? I want to see if you got anybody picked this up. Can I see ones if you have picked it up and twos if you haven't?
I assume people picked it up. It's out today. If you pre-ordered it, you did get USF 4 as
You
a
did?
digital code. If you got a hard copy, then I don't think you got it regardless.
I've been trying to play this on Switch, but because there's no proper D-pad, I find it very, very difficult to pull off special moves consistently.
Seeing several ones on the chat.
Yeah,
That's good.
alright,
People
cool.
picked it up. You guys definitely
It's a
like
hunger.
your old games. Amazon failed to deliver mine. I hate it when Amazon do that. I really hate when they do that. They know the damn game's coming out on a specific day and they go, oh, sorry, we can't deliver it to you today.
Maybe he lives out on the sticks. If you live out on the sticks, then it's your own fault. You should live
Wow.
close to civilization.
That is so rude. That is so rude.
I used to live out on the sticks. My deliveries got like delayed all the time.
Wow. Sucks to be you.
I remember I ordered
Oh, nice anti-air.
Steel Battalion back in the day. It took like a week longer than my mate who got it in London.
So, one thing I've noticed about not just Alpha 2, but other games like ST,
Yeah.
I think it happened with these guys playing Alpha 3 as well. So when they anti-air, when someone anti-airs their opponent and they're recovering,
Yeah.
these guys are always ready with a DP on the ground. For some weird reason, they're just letting DPs go.
Yeah.
You guys love to do that. All right.
Combo. Ooh. Double sweep. No, it was outside of the
Shit.
confirm range.
It's the punish.
Mark's like, that's how you do it. Look, sit down, little brother.
So it is
Uh-oh.
one apiece
Yeah.
right now. With the TV remote, I think it's over there. Because we're watching it on a big screen right now. But yes, guys, 30th anniversary for Street Fighter 5 is out today. If you haven't picked it up, be sure to pick it up. I'm sure it's digital, or you can get it on digital. But I'm sure some people like to be nostalgic just as much as the game is, and they want to pick it up as a hard copy. But right now we are having a first to 5 between the UM brothers. It was their 40th last week and UM Richard got bodied 5-0 and he's not happy with it, so he's having his run back at the moment, while me and Matt are learning about the game as well as watching these two
Mark's
fire away.
equalised. Okay, we'll get one apiece.
It's one apiece right now.
Right, at least we've got to see different characters now. Now we've got a clear idea of who's who.
Okay, he's doing a lot of Jaguar 2s. Oh,
Nice, good DP.
He was ready with that. Nice anti-air with the DP. See, and one thing I did notice before when I was watching these guys play is all the normals have pushback, including the sweeps.
Yes.
So
it's very hard to like. A lot of stuff's safe on block.
Yeah, and obviously, like we said before, you can cancel the sweep into the roll, into a fireball. I really think they should have brought back...
Ooh, okay, nice frame trap with the and then into the throw.
Yeah, I really felt they should have brought back special cancelable sweeps.
Yeah.
Just
Maybe.
because look, in Street Fighter 5 now, fireballs are unsafe, so you might as well just give it to them.
Yeah. God, I love this game. This just feels like the evolution of the original kind of like Street Fighter 2 kind of like
That was a really deep cross-up.
mechanics.
I'm surprised Richard is not doing Jaguar Tooth and spamming them.
I
He's doing Jaguar kicks.
I definitely prefer this one to Alpha. Alpha 3 is just like nuts.
Okay, get the punish. That was a very poor punish, Richard. That was very, very poor.
Oh, come on.
He made it safe, so it's fine.
But he went for the punch
Jaguar revolver,
rather
baby.
than the kick one. Ooh, okay, trade. DP. Ooh, the throw.
Wow.
Make or break time. Nah, okay, trading with the fireball.
I want to know, Richard, did you throw out a stand hard kick?
He did, but it traded.
Was that stand hard kick? That must have been stand hard kick.
It definitely was. It's one of his longest range pokes.
I may not play this game, but I know what Adon's stand hard kick looks like. It looks like you did that, and it's traded with the fireball.
This is Richard's only opportunity to
redeem himself.
Basically. Otherwise, he's just number 2 headband in the Denton brother relationship for the rest of eternity.
That feel? How does that feel? Being the number 2 headband in the family, that must suck. Totally. Alright, so looks like Mark has changed to Chun-Li. He's gone to straight top tier.
Oh my god, no mercy. He should be allowed to change. He won.
Well, look, it's just a...
This is not a friendly...
No.
This is casual. There's a lot at stake here.
It's a freestyle first to 5.
I knew I should have taught Richard how to play Rose.
Wow. You teaching Richard how to play a character in a game he's played longer than you have.
Yeah, but he's 40 and his reaction's probably aren't up to it anymore.
Wow. Wait, it looks like he's doing alright.
It's like on that, what is it, the Rocky Balboa film, was like, we gotta make hurting bombs. Like, gotta train him up to be the only way he's gonna possibly win.
So, what again? Something I've noticed about Richard's gameplay in any Street Fighter game he plays, sometimes he jumps himself into danger, and when he doesn't need to do it.
I generally find that Mark has better anti-airs than Richard personally when I play him.
He does, but sometimes Richard overexerts himself when he doesn't need to. Alright, so there you go. But
just a nice spacing game, make it. He's hitting the air attack quite early, so he can't really combo afterwards.
Yeah.
You have to like do it quite late if you want to combo. Even that didn't combo.
Well, it still worked. Mark wasn't blocking. Mark expected that to be a combo, so. Okay, gets a nice clean jump in here. Is that going to be dead? Yes, it is.
That was nice. Sweep. And it's still airborne, cancelling into the...
that was a really basic
Shin
combo.
Shoryuken?
Yeah, that was a really basic combo, but it was a damaging one of that. So we can take that there. Again, I do like Mark's approach to all the characters he plays in this game, but he has a very strong understanding of the game, the universal mechanics of it.
Why Johnny's fireball red?
I have no idea.
Is that part of a... It can't be part of the colour.
No clue. Okay, sweep into roll.
Ooh, okay.
That probably
fake
is...
cross up. He was pressing the button, nearly got killed. That's only level 1.
But that's what I mean by Richard overexerts himself. Sometimes Richard hasn't really developed the aspect of baiting his opponents.
Richard, just pick Rose and do what I do.
Wow. What kind of coaching is that?
He's been on the receiving end of it enough times now to like at least hopefully have an idea of what to do.
Is he actually going to pick Rose? Is he going to?
No, I don't think he will. Well, I've never seen him do it.
Look, he's 3-1 down. You're going to get a whole lot of cussing from Matt if you lose again on stream.
CP3, Alpha 2 better than Alpha 3. I agree with you. I am a big fan of Alpha 2. I got a lot of respect for Alpha 3 as well, but this is the superior game in my opinion. What's got an evil Ryu? Is that a code?
No, I just think that's a color.
Because he just did the teleport. It must be a code.
Oh, okay.
He must remember what it is.
Oh, is Mark cheating now? Yeah, Mark's
basically.
cheating.
He's gone top tier.
Mark is basically cheating. He's 3-1 up and he wants to cheat.
I can't believe he wants to demon his little brother. How could you, like, there's no mercy between
To be fair, I would do that to my brother. Alright. Again.
Come on, Richard, we believe in you. Nice,
that was a really good cross-up.
Yeah,
Goes for the reset as well. Yeah, trust me, Richard generally has decent offense. He just doesn't know when to stop or when to let him bait things.
He's always in top gear. He doesn't know how to, throttle it off a bit.
You think Richard's an automatic driver? Do you think so?
I think it could be.
He just likes automatic cars, no manual.
Doesn't want to think about it. Doesn't have gears.
Nice,
good uppercut. That's how you... Yeah, all right, okay. He's showed off more cool stuff.
Yeah, I think Richard's exhibited more like interesting and flashy things, but Mark knows how to win in this game. Or at least between the two of these two.
Okay, Jermaine John is saying Alpha 3 over Alpha 2. Okay, I respect the opinion.
Viism combos.
Is Evil Ryu banned in tournament? I've never fought against an Evil Ryu in this game.
Well, I wouldn't know. Someone in the chat would definitely have to let us know.
That's the stream chat. Like, is Evil Ryu banned in like Alpha 2 tournaments? Does anybody know that? I know obviously in Super Turbo Akuma is 100% banned, but I don't know about Alpha 2. See if anyone knows this. Evil Ryu is banned for
okay.
FGC disturbed.
Yeah, Alpha 2's music, it seems way better. I do like the music in this game.
Alright, so if Richard wins against Evil Ryu, he gets 2 games rather than 1 because of...
is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah. That's fair. Get ready on that, Jamar. If Richard wins, he wins twice. As a Cap Cop, I have the power to enforce
Full
this rule.
authority.
Yeah.
Wow, he can do it on site. Well, Richard's looking really good right now. He's got Mark trapped in the corner, but he jumps into the corner. He had no need to do that. You were in a strong position there anyway. And they got 3 bars of meter, maximum meter to work with here.
Ooh, nice alpha counter.
And both of these two really like the alpha counter mechanics, so they know how to use it well. Obviously, we saw Richard do it in the last round.
Yep. Also, Jamar, if Mark wins, he only wins half of the game. So put 3.5.
Don't do that.
3.5.
Just give him 4. I know, I don't understand, Matt. But right now, Richard's in a dominating position. Richard, just wait there.
Him.
Just wait, Richard. Oh my.
No. Alright, 3.5. That doesn't count. 3.5.
Wait, who's Ryu? You or
of course,
Ryu?
yeah, he's cheating.
Right,
It's banned.
okay.
It's banned. 3.5.
Oh,
Doesn't count as a full game.
It doesn't count. No,
Yeah.
it's 4-1.
Because he's banned. It's a banned character. Tournament rules, people. Like just because, like this, we're not in like Trocadero arcades anymore.
Wow.
Gentlemanly conduct.
All right, so looks like Mark's gone back to Ken.
I want to see 3.5. I hope there's an option to do that. Please be an option to do that. What? How do you not have that? Right. No. 3.5. I want you to change it now. Code
No,
it in.
it's don't. Jamar, don't listen to Matt. It's 4-1.
It's not. If it's a banned character, how can you?
Because it's casual. The game just came out. We're celebrating the 30th anniversary. Matt, stop being a spoil sport.
I'm trying to give Richard a lifeline.
No, you're not.
I really
I'd
am.
never give him a lifeline. His lifeline's when he won that one game. Oh, there you go. Mark gets the stun.
Man, look at this. No mercy.
Yeah, but this is what you do to your brother. I did the exact same thing to my brother. I was like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of you on stream.
Yeah, but like their birthday was last week. You can't have the birthday beats.
Nah, sorry,
Now.
mate. Get good. He had 1 week to think about this. Get good. He's got 3 bars of meter, so I want to see how he uses it. Alright, try to alpha counter. Good block on the DP as well. There for Richard.
Look at the damage on that.
Damage.
The level
See,
3.
Richard, if you keep playing like that, you can win something in life. Stop playing like an idiot and probably do something. Trust me, I know it seems to the screenshot I'm just cussing Richard, but I've seen Richard play fight games for a while.
Yeah, but like, we're seeing way more cool stuff from Richard, but just solid play from Mark.
Because Richard likes to exhibit the games, but he'll always have his moments of genius. But if he increased the times that happen,
Yeah,
he could win a lot more.
Oh no, come on.
Did he get it? No, he got
No,
baited.
didn't,
He
but
got
it's
baited.
safe, pretty much.
He got baited, but
He's
Mark's
gonna get
waiting
He's
here.
about to get alpha counted.
Look, trust me. Alright, forward throw. Just don't overexert yourself on offense, Richard. He's got 3 bars. Please don't jump. Please don't.
He does not want to get alpha count. Oh, overhead. That was smart. That was very smart. Oh, random super. Oh no!
And he jaguar
Look at the pain on his face.
Fireball. Yeah, Mark done that face because he knew if that didn't hit, then Richard would have won. So that's that. Is that 5-1?
That is 5.
That's 5-1.
Right, Marcus down. I'm going to play him a few games quick.
Richard, you got one
Richard,
game.
do you want to come and explain yourself on the mic quickly?
You got 1 game more from last week, so you made a slight improvement there. So hopefully you guys did enjoy that little set between the UM twins on Alpha 2. We're going to get the loser to jump on with me right now and explain his unorthodox philosophy. Talk to me, Richard.
Can they hear me?
They can hear you.
Okay. I wasn't wearing my glasses.
Is that the option to select tonight?
That's it.
I wasn't wearing my
I
glasses.
couldn't see him. I couldn't see anything.
Let me ask the stream chat at home. How many of you? This is going to sound like a really weird question. How many of you actually wear glasses while playing fighting games? Let me know in the chat. Press 1 if you do. Press 2 if you don't. But that seems like a legitimate reason. I don't wear glasses.
That's not the reason.
I don't wear glasses.
He got me. Oh, hold on.
5-1.
5-1. I'm 2. You said it. I'm just.
1 game better than last time?
I don't know when to back off. I'm always trying to outplay.
Look, there you go. I've got a ton of ones. So
There you
people
go.
do wear glasses while they're
I'm
playing
trying
games.
to always outplay Mark, and he's just more patient. So I make myself look really silly.
Well, he looks like I know you both understand that game, but it looks like he understands it on a better universal level than you do, and you're very offensive, but you don't know when to stop.
I don't know when to stop.
I think basically what it is you don't respect your opponent's wake up options enough. You're just like, nah, I just don't.
Mark weren't dragon.
But he has dragoned a few
He
times.
won't dragon from me off the ground.
Oh, okay.
Because you know
off the
you've
ground.
got.
Then he'll beat you in other
So
departments.
we've got no EX moves in this game, right? A lot of us don't explore custom combo enough. A lot of us aren't alpha countering enough. So,
No, but you guys alpha countered at very important times, which is really cool.
so you've always got like a level 2 or level 3 stocked up.
Right.
So I'm trying to bait him into Dragon Puncher, but he knows I am, so he won't do Wake Up Dragon. So you will lose a good 60%. It's like SF5 really. He knows, I know, right?
So that's just a player-to-player thing.
Yeah, that's me and him. He
Yeah.
won't. I'm baiting him. I like to control space, but he will not take those risks.
Right.
So
right.
I'll
I
keep
see.
pressuring him to make him do it.
But then you fall into that trap of he hasn't done anything. I'll keep doing it, and then he just waits for an opportune moment, like when he alpha countered you, and then he got the anti-air.
That's it. So it's just it's our personalities. I keep going in. I don't know when to stop. So
Of course. But yeah, we got the Street Writer Matt Edwards on. He's picking the second best. No, he's picking. Who would you say is better out of these two?
I don't know. Stream chat. Who's better, Chun-Li or Rose? I'd say Rose.
Matt literally went straight to Rose. He likes the super where she can do the shadow images of herself and just spam Soul Spiral. Get that free chip damage right there. One bar Mia free. Rose is better.
Rose is better. I think Rose has got more variety as well.
Soul Illusion, that's what it's called.
Which is cheap as F.
It is. I remember when someone first showed me that and I was like, this character is automatically good. Oh dear.
See, I could say the stage got lag.
Why would you say that?
Exactly. I need any reason, any excuse to bring myself back.
Do you want to keep with the times with all us youngins complaining?
I will complain that this stage creates lag.
The stage has lag.
Yes, the stage has lag.
Chun-Li's toenail has lag.
It has.
This is not the correct monitor for tournaments.
The green in the background lags. Because it's green.
I see Mama Dow in the chat. Shouts to Mama Dow. We're celebrating that 30th anniversary here.
Okay, so Mark's gone to Ken, which I don't think is a smart idea against Rose.
Why would you think it's not a smart idea?
I just think she's a Shoto killer. They've got very little options.
So what, she's got a lot of anti-projectile options. Does she just shut down the Shoto archetype in general? Or?
She's sending your fireball back. Her jump hard kick is hell long.
Okay.
Hell silly. And she's just generally quite safe on her approach.
Just anything she does?
So Mark's got to go Hail Mary.
Okay.
Literally, throw the meat off the rack and just get in there. Because you know what I mean?
Oh dear.
His waist has got to become me.
Look, looks like Mark's holding his own right now. But okay, like you said, he took a risk. He had to hit Mac with a gimmick, and he did.
Oh, so she's not a Shoto killer. I think she is.
Well, I know I can bank on you playing the game longer than some of these guys have, but
I see various levels of people playing Matt's Rose with Shotos, and they're losing a lot.
Yeah, but Matt has a very basic Rose. He understands what needs to be done with the character to win, and Matt's a very patient player in general. So that and Rose's toolset can annoy the hell out of anybody. This game should have crossplay. Why do you think that is?
I think this game should have crossplay.
You think it should have crossplay?
But that's too much of a nightmare to work out. So
I think it's fine on
all platforms.
What's it on now? It's on Switch. It's on PS4.
Xbox One, sorry.
Yeah, so it is on all platforms.
And Steam.
Yeah, so it's on all platforms. It just doesn't have the crossplay. Every game should have crossplay. I don't know I wouldn't know how to integrate. I wouldn't know how to make a game like crossplay and how hard it is to maintain. Shall I say? So
server architecture and all that stuff. We have no ideas. So
is Mark channeling his inner Akuma? Now's the time. Do that off camera.
So by the way, Mark did pick Evil Ryu, and it is a code. So I think he knows it. You go to Ryu, Adon, Akuma, and back to Ryu. And I think you push a couple of buttons.
Oh, so you have to highlight certain characters, then go back to
redo Adon, up to Akuma, back down to Adon, over to Ryu. I think that's how you do it. So Matt's gone easy on Mark.
Crossplay should be in every game. I guess so. Because it's like, if you think about the day and age you're in, crossplay shouldn't be hard. The same as way as putting a rematch button in every fighting game. But someone asked if I can get information about Cody from Matt Edwards. I can tell you. I'm pretty sure. Is Cody in this game or Alpha 3?
He's in Alpha 3.
He's in Alpha 3. I can tell you all his combos in Alpha 3 with Vism. I can tell you that much. That's what you want to know. All right, gets the punish. Tiger Uppercut does a tremendous amount of damage in this game as a raw.
You gotta be so careful doing level 2 and level 1 super combos.
Why is that?
Because if you saw what Mark did there, he was like at the edge, the furthest part of the hitbox to the crouching medium. Did the super just breezes his part up to him, doesn't hit him.
So I have an important question. How ready do you have to be to punish a super in this game?
Well, in general?
No, for Alpha 2, how ready do you have to be? Because in Street Fighter 5, you just wait.
It's the same. If they do a big super, silly.
So is there a lot of recovery, or is it instant recovery?
It depends. I think if Tiger's got Tiger Rush in this,
okay,
that thing's got no. That thing's like Rashid's Eagle Spike.
Right.
How it used to be, go straight through you. Rose's super, the Sparkle, Soul Illusion, that's hard to punish. But you know those supers that throw themselves against you?
Yeah. Okay, does Shinryuken, and no
Matt
punish
doing?
there from Matt. I guess Matt can afford to do that. He's 2-0 up in this set right now. All right, rolling through. And he gets the fireball. Could he have juggled off that? It looked like he could have, but I don't know.
Mark's pushing it.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Again, now, what you were doing against Mark is doing against Matt. Matt knows how to bring the frustration and impatience out of the pair of you, to be perfectly honest with you. That's why you guys just...
The thing is, the game does encourage offensive play.
It does?
This is why I don't do it very
well. Look, the generation and the meta's changed now. So what you guys are doing back when you guys were playing this in the arcade, I assume, remember, I wasn't around when you guys were doing this. So what you guys was acceptable and what you guys are doing is probably not wise to do it now, because now people class that as overexertion.
They will say, why
are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Because people start to question some motives now, or a lot of motives in the fighting games now. Okay, so Matt's gone with Charlie. Matt loves his defensive characters, I tell you that much. He either likes skank characters or defensive characters. Take your pick. Sonic Boom.
I don't think that's a good pick from Matt.
Why is that?
Now he's just knowing he can obliterate Mark with certain characters. Matt does this. He moves on to basically he's playing with his food. Like I say, a lot more aggressively than that.
Okay.
He's basically
playing with his food, yeah, but Mark's got a tremendous life lead right now. If he gives it away,
if Mark loses to this, right, I think Mark needs to get up.
Yeah, you should.
And just walk out the building.
What the hell?
Never come back.
Why are you walking into somersault? Thank you. Trust me, if you guys learned a little bit of patience, you guys would be a lot better at this stuff. Because you guys know the offensive mindset behind this game. You know the mechanics. You just need to learn to wait. That's what it is.
There is such thing as a bait, yeah?
Oh, of course.
Because it's the roll-ups as well, which...
Not everyone's good at fishing. Trust me. Not everyone's good at fishing.
You might have bait, but you're not a fish. Again, we're not... It's a hard one because there's the roll-ups as well, the roll-up system. Right. So it's those that know.
Oh, good alpha count as the anti. That's really good.
Oh no.
He's dead.
Point blank. I didn't think this is not a good pick. Matt thinks he can just pick anyone on the board and beat Mark.
Well, he's just exhibiting the characters, of course. All right.
Because Matt will jump.
Oh, Matt loves to jump all the time.
But he's playing Guile. Why is jumping?
Yeah, but the thing is, I've said this before. When you're playing a character, I know like walk speeds and animations are completely different, but when you're playing a character you feel is relatively slow, you want to jump to help cover the distance, because you don't want to walk. Walking takes too long. Jumping covers a lot of space, whether it's Alpha 2 or Street Fighter 5 or whatever.
But Matt's not using his. He's got slow back kick, and I think he's got charging knee as well. So Matt is
bazooka knee.
Yeah, bazooka knees. He's not understanding Charlie enough.
Oh, there you
Alpha
go.
3's got to run. He's got dash forwards. I don't understand why he's got a dash forwards in Alpha 3.
I don't understand a lot of things about fighting games, but hey. Look, right. if this stage was legal in tournaments, we'll use Street Fighter 5 as an example, all they'd have to do is put anything that is an object on the ground, just put it so it shows up in front of the grass. Yep. Or heck, just lower the grass.
You see, nobody complained about the grass. Then again, you haven't got a
it wasn't a factor.
You haven't got a yoga
it wasn't
carpet.
A factor. It wasn't. Yeah, no, you haven't got anything traveling across the floor. There was probably a lot less complaints about the environment. It was more about the characters.
But you know, this is a secret stage anyway. Most of us didn't play on this stage.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
I can't remember how you select it.
I didn't know that.
I think it's a Ryu Sagat scenario.
So you'd have to pick Ryu Sagat.
Something like that, a combination of something or a card. Yeah. Chat, correct me. How do we get this stage on the arcade version of? I can't remember.
Well, I definitely couldn't answer that question.
And Logan wants this to be Sagat's reveal stage. You know that?
But that's not a bad shout, though.
It's not. But he should get the temple, the big statue in the background.
He should get another stage should be announced with Sagat. To be fair, I could definitely concur with that. All All right, looks like Mark's got 3 bars. Walks forward and gets a throw, and throws do a lot of damage in these games. I'll tell you that now. And I haven't seen Matt go for an alpha counter yet. Mark's alpha counter utilization has been really good.
Matt's not used to them, are they? Even the motion is a bit.
How do you do it?
It's back to down.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go back forward.
Oh no, I wish it was that simple.
I think obviously that's what you have to do now in for defensive mechanics in games. You go back forward. You have to go back to down.
It's a fireball from it. Basically, it's back to down. Same as the roll ups. They're back to down.
Okay.
Strange motions. We're not really used to them, are we? So. Oh dear.
All right. So it looks like Matt is going to take this 5-0 here. Jumps into the jab. Complete decimation there from Matt. Picking the best character in the game.
As he would.
Exhibiting.
Come on, show us some motion, Matt.
That rose greatness. But guys, there's something I want to show you guys. It's not mine, but we wanted to show you on stream anyway. Could you pass this over for a second? So
now everyone knows about this.
There was a wonderful event called Combo Breaker over the weekend, and they were doing some merchandise, and this Combo Obsidian, custom made by the way, nice colors there, got the Akuma. This is Jamar's 0EX's stick. He bought this over at Combo Breaker. I think these are actually sold out now. I don't think you can actually get it.
That was the last one. Yeah, the custom.
Jamar actually got the last one on site. Jamar got the last one, and he did say it did cost a pretty penny, but I just wanted to show you guys what it looks like, because I know they did pads for PS4, Xbox One. They done this as well. I'm not sure if they did a Razer stick of this. Someone please do correct me in the chat, but if you do want to check this out, I'm pretty sure. Shout out to the Combo Breaker team, Rick the Hado and the rest of your team. Good job over the weekend. I thoroughly enjoyed that from home, but I did want you guys to see this.
What should we do? There's one in the building. Who's gonna take it?
We can be ourselves and take it.
Take turns.
We can take turns, but yeah.
So we got Random Hajile, aka the Soul Man, James Brown.
All right. So who's jumped on now? James Brown's jumped on. Yes. There you go. Yeah. Big up Combo Breaker, man. Those guys did a tremendous job over the weekend. One of the best events I've watched. I wasn't even there, and I knew that event looked amazing.
Now this is where I have to eat my words, and this is where Random will beat Matt with a shout-out.
Okay, talk to me. So talk to me about Random's playstyle, please.
Random's playstyle.
Does it say it in the title? Self-explanatory.
He's very offensive, but he knows when to back off. He's a better me, basically.
He's a better you. I like that.
And he gets to the point much quicker. Again, when the OG guys played this in the arcade, the rest of us learned it the hard way.
I want to say, I'm not sure if it was spray painted. I think there was a video of the guy actually building these.
This feels like, because it's got raised bits. I don't know who's done it. It's like an acetate, laminated sheet of something.
But I definitely, personally, I feel I've got a Combo Obsidian myself, but it is the base. This is actually worth its money. And it's a custom made one. So definitely, and obviously Jamar can open it up and change the buttons anyway.
I think this one. But he's got a special thing on his joystick, on his JLF, which we'll talk about later.
Oh yeah, he showed me about that as well.
Called the Magenta. If anybody knows about the Magenta, there's one in here. Now I'm not sure about the Magenta. It's going to change the game, literally.
I think it is.
But I don't know if it's going to be.
I thought it was cheating, but apparently it's
I
standard.
think it might be cheating as well. That's a big word to say, but
someone said it was great to see you at Stunfest Jammers. It was great to see you at Stunfest as well. Somebody did ask a very stupid question. Why is everyone so British? Because we are in London,
mate.
UK, streaming from the UK headquarters. If you want American people, fly some over.
Not even that. Tune into Capcom Fighters mostly any other day.
I mean, apologies for us being British.
All right, mate, we're real British now. Jammers, go get us some tea, love.
I can't do that.
What are you saying? Get me some Veras.
I can bring you some biscuits and crumpets, though, if you want. Could do that. All right, so it's 1-up to Matt Edwards right now. Still picking that rose.
Of course he will.
Random, does he just like to cycle through the cast? Or has he got a specific character?
He's got a Zangief, he's got a Ryu. I forget who else he's got in this.
I definitely know it's a Zangief because any game I've seen Random play Street Fighter, he's always picked Zangief. Yeah, look, sorry guys, apologies for me being mad British. I can't take it out of me.
Oi, look behind us, mate. We've got Birdie. You tell us to bugger off.
Mate, you're having a birdie. I can't take the British out of me, people.
No, mate, can't be done.
We need L.I. Joe when it stays on.
We do. We do, guys. We need everyone. We need Yipes. We need Joe. We need James. We need everyone. Send them over.
Look, man, if we could have all these people on, that'd be really good.
Send them over to sunny little Hammersmith in West London. They can sit in these seats.
Oh, and gets the crouching hard punch there. Random, looking good at the moment. Again, because Matt's playstyle definitely. Or let me say it again. Rose actually complements Matt's playstyle. Very defensive, and because she has a very strong and flexible tool set anyway, I think she's very versatile, offense or defense. You can make it work. Matt's making it work defensively, but he definitely knows how to do Soul Illusion and spam to get free chip down.
Your alpha counter is not useful here against Soul Illusion.
Yeah, I think Soul Illusion does nullify alpha counter as a whole, doesn't it?
She's pretty much a brick wall. See, look, pretty much. The soul sparks are high.
Yeah.
So you jump over them, and then your jump hits too high, so you'll squeeze out.
Top tier characters.
Yeah, you'll squeeze out crouch medium into a safe spiral.
Yeah.
And then the whole pattern repeats. What Matt doesn't use he doesn't use the alpha counter, which with punch, which switches sides.
But okay,
that's good.
Does this character need to use it?
That'll just piss you off. Oh, sorry, PG stream. That'll just annoy you even further.
Right,
She's built to annoy you.
Yeah.
Then she side switches you into Soul Illusion.
Rose being Rose, yeah, of course. Now the thing is, one way to determine if a character is top tier is they have a tool that can defy a universal mechanic. And as Richard has been explaining to me, Soul Illusion can actually blow up an alpha counter.
It'll blow up an uppercut.
And that's unique to Rose.
It'll blow up a level 1 super.
There you go. That's defying universal.
So anybody
mechanics.
in there that says she's not a Shoto killer, oh well.
Look, I'm sure Richard can state facts for you all day. He's been playing this game way longer than I ever will. Soul Illusion's activated again there for Matt. Nice anti-air there from Random. And then he goes, activate. Oh, there you go. Damn, that didn't look too
not
good.
even an optimal punish by Matt. Still leaving James on the back foot.
And the thing is, even if Hajil just sat there and blocked, he'd have to take the chip damage anyway, and the chip damage from that is very big. So you're in a lose-lose situation.
Matt laughing. James like, Matt. Nah, mate. You wait till later. Yeah.
This is nuts. Like,
is that it?
Rose is amazing. What was that? Was it 5-0? Was it? That was 3, wasn't it?
And they both left the building.
Nah, these guys are like, nah, I'm bored. They literally said, I'm bored. But
do you want to come back now?
We can. Right. So. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
First to 3.
Back to first to 3.
We had Alpha 2 on. Are we playing ST? Can I cuss ST? I can't cuss ST, can I? We're gonna have to play another game.
So basically, the players are allowed to pick any of the games they want to. So we got guys from Birmingham, guys from around the corner here tonight. OGs. So you may not know them, but the next guy,
of course you're not gonna know.
He is from the Elite Series. So it's Mr. Masood with the whiteboards.
Killer 7.
Killer 7.
You guys are gonna have a treat. Someone from the Gfinity Elite Series is going to be showing you old school games. He's going to be disciplining us. And he didn't bring the whiteboard. There he is.
Mr. Masood.
Killer 7. He's on there. Where's Team Unilad? Look, you guys are getting free advertisement. Oh, you forgot to bring the shirt, so you're not getting free advertisement. At least one of your players is on here.
And his name and the Unilad's not going to be in his tag. So,
of course.
Next time, Unilad boys.
But yeah, so he was talking to me about, ST, Alpha 3 especially, and he was telling me about the mindset behind some of the games.
Okay, so I've gone to Alpha 3.
Yeah.
Has he picked guy? Oh, you know what? Rakurai's got a rather splendid guy.
Right, so tell me about Rakurai a bit.
Rakurai, right, he can play everything old school. He's got a really good Ryu and Ken, Super Turbo. He's good at this. He's good at Alpha 2. He's just good at everything, man.
So he just understands these games at a very fundamental level.
He does play first shot at Makoto. I mean, he's again, all or nothing, heart on his sleeve guy. Just don't let him run you over. Yeah,
so he definitely likes his aggression.
He does.
Applying that
I'm not
pressure.
sure about that.
Now, wait, hold on. This is the game that gave you full me at the start of the round.
Yes, glorious.
Whose idea
Wonderful days.
was that? Whose idea was that?
The thing is, you both get it, so there's nothing to worry about.
No, yes. Shut up, there's nothing to worry about.
You both get it. You just dish it out, then he dishes it out.
Somebody showed me that that V-ism combo Akuma could do in the corner with stand hard punch with the fireball to make sure the guy doesn't fly out of it. And you're telling me there's nothing to worry about. People lose because of that stuff.
The thing is that Alpha 3 is very tricky to master.
Alpha 3 is so anime? Yes, it is. Everything I heard about this game, it just sounds like an absolute anime fighter.
I mean, the argument is Alpha 2 is better. But it's a totally different game.
Matt was saying as well, I prefer Alpha 2 over Alpha 3.
It's this
but
stuff.
Look,
You know, look.
Look, this is it. What is this?
You are not coming down, bruv. You're not coming down. What? Stay up there. Stay up there, bruv.
Nah, he dropped it just to please you people.
Welcome to Akuma Airlines.
Look at Killer 7 smiling.
No, we need a close up on that guy. Killer 7.
How do you smile like that and go to bed?
See, no, he's a really nice guy. You are.
Have you
Killer
shown
7.
Have you shown your high school students that combo? You haven't shown them, have you? Damn, that was nuts. Sorry, I know I play a cheap character in Street Fighter 5 and whatever, but like the guy didn't go down. He was still floating, and I heard it resets the juggle point or something.
You can do something with crouch. Oh, can't remember what it's called now. And you can basically infinitely juggle them on the last hit.
Right.
And Chun-Li's got some madness. She keeps stamping on you. Crouch cancel. Thank you very much, broadcaster. Chun-Li, if they're a good Chun-Li player, I think this guy called, Streamer, what was the guy? 1UP. If you guys know about our free player.
Oh, they were telling me about him.
He just has this madness with Chun-Li, and it upsets you.
And he takes you all the way from one end of the screen to the other.
It's like a black belt audition. You can't. All right, triangle jump.
Someone in the chat said it as well. I'm not going to butcher your name, so I do apologize, but thank you for mentioning that. Youngsters are not ready for old games. You're damn right. I'm not ready for any old game.
No. I totally take that back here because I've been watched by bare young man. Yeah.
At this game.
At every game.
Yeah, every game. Not this game. I'm a youngster. I'm of a new generation.
Come on, Jammers, you're capable. You can do it.
Look, I'm saying I'm not going to do this because I don't want to upset you lot.
No,
that looks very easy to learn.
Yeah, of course it is.
I just don't want to ruin you guys' fun over 20 years.
Akuma's is easier. Try to do Kareem's, and she can pick you off the ground.
You act like I don't have execution.
I'm saying Akuma's is easier. Do Kareem's. This guy's deaf, guys.
No,
tell Jammers to listen to me.
I know you said do Karen's one, but you're saying it like I won't be able to do it.
I know, but Akuma's is more intuitive to do.
No, it's for people who don't like to think about what their combos are.
Fine. We will discuss this over a nice cup of tea later.
Maybe.
All right, mate?
No, we're too British. We have to stop being British. I'm sorry. While the game's going on, look at this. How is Killer 7
air
happy
throws. I love
this?
the air throws are so brass in this game. I shouldn't say that, but it's just the
yeah, and you can air tech in this game as well.
A lot of people's air throws just their stand throw in the air.
So I've got a serious question here for Richard and anyone that's played Alpha 3 in the chat. When you air teched, could you choose the direction you air tech? So forward, backwards, or up? Because anime fighters do that quite a bit. So
no.
I'm generally curious about that.
Not 100%. You could choose to not flip out, not to tech, or you could choose to basically I think you just flip backwards. I could be so wrong.
Okay. Who's the youngest guy you got for WSO? It's me. I'm 24. And I definitely ain't played these games. I'm 24, not played these games.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can choose. Thank you very much. Stop lying.
You can choose. I forget. I'll play all these games, but I'm old, isn't it?
Look, Devil Reaper's asked you a very good question. Which character's the hardest to play in this game?
Oh my gosh. Now, Vism
based off experience.
All right, Vism makes a lot of not so good characters better.
Okay.
So learn Vism. If you're not learning Vism, don't play this game. So it makes like Cody is awesome in Vism. He's a bit whack in the other modes.
I think Rakurai was telling me about he has a jab infinite in Vism. I think he does.
And he can dodge in Vism.
Okay.
So they've got different abilities. But yeah, Vism and like Relento is ridiculous. I can talk about top tiers. Relento is ridiculous.
Goddamn, I'm free. I was actually born in 94, not 93. You were close, but no cigar. How do you activate each ism?
Each ism?
Yeah, A-ism or V-ism.
So
I don't know.
I think. Oh my god, put me on the spot. The V-ism.
I have to. You know about this game more than I do.
Both 2 lights. Basically 2 the same strength. So 2 lights, 2 mediums, and 2 hards.
Okay, so what? Light punch, light kick, medium punch, medium kick, or hard punch, hard kick. Is that right?
Push the red button at the bottom.
Okay, the V-ism is you've got 3 ways of activation. You've got 2 lights, 2 mediums, 2 hards. Depending on how you activate it, you're a different shadow.
Oh, you tried to do the DP. Sorry.
You can see how you, the front character, hits and one of the shadows hits.
Oh yeah.
So I might be wrong here, but I believe the light one is the first one, 2 lights is the closest one, 2 mediums is the medium one, the middle one, and 2 hards is the back one. So there are combos depending on distance and how you've juggled, how you've activated, depending on, you just don't do the too hard all the time. It's incredibly technical. I guess a lot of people don't like this game.
Look, one of the shadows is in colour.
Yeah.
Sorry, don't like this game who liked classic Street Fighter 2 type games, because the technical
look
side
at
of
this.
this.
Rago.
I've heard a lot
Look
of...
at the combo, bruv.
What is that?
Ryu can do this madness with his hurricane and just juggles in and out the corner.
I've seen it, yeah. One of them was showing me earlier. I've heard a lot of mixed opinions about Vism. Some people say it was complete and utter rubbish. Some people said it makes the game look fun. It definitely allowed... This game seemed like a very experimental game. That seemed like a very experimental mechanic to me. But it's not something you'd like... It wouldn't stick.
Vism was so hard for us to learn in the arcade. For a few of us. That
there's too much creativity.
Yeah, we stayed
to
away
me,
with
it
it.
just looked like too much creativity for you lot.
And those guys that learned Vism the hard way, you know, quarter by quarter or pound by pound, I rate them because I couldn't. I had to wait to come out console and go to training modes.
Oh, look, someone picked Sakura. Good. I like Sakura in this game,
Sakura's good
actually.
in
I actually like
Vism.
Sakura in the old games.
She's got good, Dragon Punch loops.
Does anybody know the duration, the specific duration for how long Vism lasts?
Again, as my brother was saying, the activation window is longer and shorter. So look, as it builds up,
Yeah.
all depends where you build. You can activate at any point. That's the
Oh,
thing.
you can activate
Look,
at any point in the meter?
Yeah.
Okay. No, but I mean, like, because I know in Street Fighter 5, certain V-trigger activations...
Oh, it says, look.
No, I know it's got a timer, but I mean, I know it's got a meter, but I mean, does it last 10 seconds? Does it last 15?
Oh, I have to ask someone.
That's a very specific question. Someone said 12,000 frames. Or 1,200, sorry. Thank you. Thank you. It's a very specific question, so... You can activate it with half a bar or a full bar. Thank you very much, FGC Disturb. Trust me, I have not played these games, so I'm literally learning while talking to Richard and watching you guys.
So a lot of people, the Alpha 2... So Alpha 1 was just chain combo, boost combo, bit of a joke.
Yeah.
Then they straightened it back out, made it more like Super ST for Alpha 2. So people wanted it to go back to that.
Okay.
Then this game came out. So believe it or not, a lot of those guys that, you know, ST guys and Alpha 2 guys just walked away from this one. It's like, it was so different. Ken's completely different. Adon's moves are completely backwards.
Nah, this looked really... I can tell why people were deterred playing this. It looks mad foreign. This literally...
Foreign.
No, because... Look, it's a thing where... It's got Street Fighter's title, but it's a completely different game. And it's like, you ask a guy who's been playing Street Fighter fundamentally for all his life and then tell him to play this. Air text, you can block in the air.
Yeah.
You got Vism. You got full resource at the start of the round. Can you imagine giving Nakali and Rainbow Mika full resource at the start of the round?
What, let's
Good luck winning with that,
double it up and give him V-Trigger as well.
Yeah, good luck
at the
winning
beginning
that,
and see what happens.
Via said something similar to what Rich is saying. Yeah, well, look, these guys are from the same generation.
Same age. We're the same age.
Yeah, they are
a month
actually
older
the
than
same
me.
age,
So, but Via, obviously, I got Alex, he knows.
And he's played them at like a serious competitive level. So.
But I have as well. I've just lost at a serious competitive level, and he wins at a serious competitive. So,
now, I haven't played this game yet because I haven't actually picked it up yet. I probably will pick it up today or soon, or acquire it soon. But I don't know about the netcode right now. I think Tyrant was streaming this game earlier today. I think several people were streaming it today. So, all right, we have got. Yep, these guys are continue. Now, I heard Rainbow Mika was absolute rubbish in this game. So how they reinvented
again,
the
in
character.
Vism, she becomes good because she can do these weird pseudo off the grounds. So she's quite mediocre.
Okay.
Aism, Vism. So Aism, Xism.
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Okay, by all means, I can see why they don't play Alpha 3.
Oh, wait, is that... that's... But Kareem's a beast. Kareem's a beast in Aism. She is.
No, okay, that much I was told. You reckon I'd be strong at older Street Fighter games?
I reckon you would be as well. Fundamental jam. That's what you are.
I have a very linear philosophy. Despite what I do, I have a very linear philosophy of how I want to do things. I can probably dish out all of the offensive stuff. It's probably being on defense. I think that's the biggest problem. It's how I'm watching people defend this stuff and the lack of people wanting to defend. So, Mika was not trash in Vism. She just wasn't busted to the point of Vism, so Japan wrote her off. That seems like a good shot.
No,
I
she's
can
good in
understand
Vism.
that.
Outside of Vism, she's a bit odd. Some of the characters don't make much sense outside of Vism. I reckon they should have done another version of this game, which should have been Alpha 3 Vism.
Yeah, but with these games, we were talking about in the other room before we put on the stream. Oh, nice anti-air there, but nice combo, but he dropped it unfortunately. With these games, and I'm pretty sure everyone in the chat who's watching right now, you can agree with me on this as well. When they made these games back in the day, there was no, you didn't have the ability to update the game like that, not instantly. Once you made the game, that was it. You had one shot. Now, some of these guys are telling me there were location tests, so they were hoping for either good feedback from the location tests, or hopefully people didn't find a lot of buggy things about the game. They only had one shot.
They did. So a lot of the prominent spots around the country, London was a big meta pot for that, where the games would appear mad early, and you could play them way early. Of course, you believe it's for your advantage, but it's not. As I said, that's why they tested it. They threw it out into the arcades. Yeah. And the operator would take notes if they understood what was going on. And
I do respect them for doing that, because what other way to test it and like change a few things before the official release than to do a location test? So
they were really fun, because you can imagine you'd be at college, like Jammers, SF, whatever is at Good Street arcades. Everyone left college, bruv. Everyone just running. I remember like going to certain arcades when like certain games came out. Yeah. And there's like 100 of us in there. And it was a really nice feeling. But
look, sorry, T.Terra said that you adapted or got bodied. That was it. You had to accept what the game was at the time and just look. I mean, Random Hajil, he showed me like a multitude of glitches in ST, and he's like, well, this is in the game and this can happen.
I want him to say he's the glitch master in the World Warrior. He can make it. He crashes it. He'll put people in handcuffs with guile.
So look at that. He veers him right off the bat.
Why not?
How do you feel happy about yourself?
That's when you have a big mug of Horlicks and you're happy.
I mean, Killer 7's been holding his own. He's 4-1 up in the set right now. As we're talking to you guys, I'm just watching him just put in work with Akuma right now. But I can see why people found this fun, because the more tools you have access to and the more ways you can quote-unquote break a game, the more enjoyable it is, because there's always something, fighting games is always something new to come back to, but to have this much freedom and accessibility, this is nuts. And right off the round, full resources.
Come on now.
Any fighting game you play nowadays, look, imagine, I'm gonna say it, Capcom gonna kill me for this, imagine Dragon Ball, 7 bars at the start of the round. Imagine Street Fighter 5, V-meter,
and full super,
full
critical art.
Some supers go full screen. Some supers send you to the corner if they hit. Some supers catch you out the air. Oh man, this is crazy.
But as I was saying, you both have it. So what's the problem? At some point you have that scenario, so why not have it at the beginning? We're so used to having it at the end.
You both have it, but unless it's a mirror match, that's going to be mad scary.
I don't agree with you 100%.
To me, it's something like that. SF Alpha 3 is not SF5. I know that. I'm just comparing it to something that I can relate to.
See that Dragon Punch? Covered the back of his head. God bless hitboxes back in the day.
Hitboxes and hurtboxes in this game look mad awkward. I've seen some awkward interactions, but again, I'm from a younger generation from a lot of people, so what I seem normal, some of you guys may think, well, no, it was a lot worse or a lot better back in the day. So
see, what I'd love to do is actually find the actual real good OGs. I'm not saying these guys aren't good, but certain man name in the arcade that would just completely take your money.
Oh look, he's going to do the full Vism combo here, and he's going to get it. Oh no, he reset. Did he reset me? Look, I reset him.
Okay. Look at teleport, real teleport.
Damn, that was quick as well. That was quick. All right, looking good here. Does a wake up Tatsu and the air tech, and he gets thrown. That's looking really good. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it does look fun. Now, I'm trying to actually pay attention to how much or how quickly you build meter in this game.
So there's things they've learned now, but apparently if you mash buttons and directions, I think you're in a Vism combo. You receive less damage.
I can see that.
There's red blocking in this.
I can understand that. Sorry.
There's red blocking, which I don't know. I can't remember how that even works.
Okay. I mean, look, if someone in the chat knows what it means, then be sure to let us know. Be sure to let us know. All right. So it looks like Killer 7's got full meter here, and I'm not sure he activated Vism.
Look at this.
Follow up the combo. He dropped it. That's unfortunate.
Really odd juggles.
All right. I think he's trying to explain what he tried to do or how the combo works. because I'm not sure how easy or difficult that combo would have been. But look, man, these guys have definitely picked up 30th anniversary. I think these guys, all of these guys, have got a hard copy of it. Guys, if you are interested and you want to pick it up, it is out today, May 29th. It was exhibited at Combo Breaker, I believe, before that as well. We've got it here, showcasing it for you guys. If you want to pick it up, physical copy or digital copy, go ahead, by all means, buy it. But I believe if you get it now, you won't get the digital code for USF4. You only could get that if it was pre-ordered. All right. Wow. Double counter hit. Well, they hit each other at the same time. Leads to a counter hit there. Okay, my co-commentator's left me. He's got to do something real quick. So you guys are going to be with me for a moment. So what game are you guys looking forward to playing on the 30th anniversary the most? Is it Alpha 3? Is it Alpha 2? Is it ST? Third Strike? What is it? Let me know in the chat, people. Let me know in the chat. For me personally, I can only see myself playing this at local events. I don't think I'd play this online, but that's just a personal thing. There's a lot of games I don't play online these days. Okay, so we got Third Strike, we got ST and Third Strike. We got someone talking about KOF. Wrong game. We got Second Impact. Oh yeah, Second Impact's on here as well. I like Second Impact's OST actually. That was really good. Third Strike all day. Now, I played Third Strike a little bit, but I only played it when people told me Chun-Li was like the best or really good in that game. And I do remember watching some old footage of, what's his name? Urian player. RX, I think he is. Some madness with Aegis Reflector. And that's when Aegis Reflector was 6 mirrors and not 2. I've seen a lot of people complain about Street Fighter V's Aegis Reflectors, but you guys didn't have to deal with 6 mirrors.
The real Urian.
Yeah, the real Urian. Alright, Tatsu's over. I like that. I just like the sprites in these games, and I like how fast everyone's walk speed is.
See what I really like about this game?
Talk to me.
There were no proximity normals in Alpha 1 or 2.
So you just, the normal you had, it was just set in stone the whole time.
Like Street Fighter 5.
Yeah.
They gave everybody proximities in this, and looked really good. So the back hard kick and stuff, and Ken's got an up close knee, for example.
Urian does not need 6 mirrors in SF5. Someone said in the chat he does not need it. Trust me, 2s is bad enough to deal with. But Hyper Street Fighter fighting would be nice. That's not on the collection, is it?
No, that game's available, isn't it? No, it's not, is it?
I can't remember. I can't remember all the games on here. I only know of a select few because these are the ones that the guys have been playing in the office here. I haven't actually looked at all the games. And there's a rematch button. That's good. Who doesn't want the rematch button all the time? And look, it goes back to character selection. You get to pick your characters, do your thing. So
it does. Really simple things.
Oh, look, there we go. So we've got Street Fighter 1, Street Fighter 2. There you go. Street Fighter 3, Second Impact.
So they've gone for Second Impact.
Okay.
No,
they're going for Third Strike.
Third Strike.
Are they going for people that played Third Strike? Yes, they are.
What are we going for?
No, I think Matt is setting up Third Strike there in the back. So
he wants to show this Street. So Second Impact's got this actual widescreen mode.
Okay.
Not stretched. We tried to show it last time we played the game.
But what happened?
I think the build didn't have it in it, so it's actually just wide.
Okay. So I'm guessing this is a retail build we got here, so it should be fine nevertheless, right?
He's hoping.
Third Strike casuals playing is so ugly. Well, what I heard about Third Strike, the general consensus amongst the players I spoke to was you were either really good at Third Strike or you're either really bad at it. There was no middle ground. That's what I've been told. Again, I didn't play it that much. I'm trash at Third Strike.
The middle ground is that you weren't good enough.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. You were either good or you were either bad.
So
there was no middle ground.
You could play it, you could parry, bait, you could set up the stuff.
Right.
But it doesn't always work for you.
This is one of the tracks I like. This is Third Strike, the cat selection. Yes, it is. I remember this one ages ago. What's up? Oh, yeah. Second Impact, yeah.
So hopefully this is the wide screen. It looks like it. Yeah, look. Actually 16:9, not stretched.
That's really cool, though.
But this game is so different to Third Strike. I can't
look, parries, for me, parry looked like they made or break the game, to be honest, in Third Strike. But again, a personal observation, I could be completely wrong. Please correct me in the chat if I am wrong, because I haven't played this game, so it's a new learning experience to me. And I get to witness what you guys are experiencing, spending your money on. Excessive spending on these games. I mean, some of the tactics I've seen, I'd be like, you can take my 50p and I will leave. So
it was an expensive experience. It was definitely, if your dad was rich and he liked you.
You have to remember, money always comes back.
It does. We were all young, but then we were all like, 18, 19.
Money can always come back.
Between the ages of 16 and like 19. So
yeah, when did this come out actually?
This was maybe 90, maybe 94, 94, 95.
95?
95, 96, sorry.
Yeah, I was 2. Oh, someone say 97, someone say 98. Wherever it was,
97.
I was less than
2.
5 years old. No, I was 3 years old at that point.
Sorry, so if it was 97.
97, I would have been 3.
So I was... Oh my gosh, how old was I?
I don't know how old you are, you tell me.
97, I was on the field arcades, hold on.
Ah, there you go. There's a selection on the screen. So,
you know
guys,
what?
if you haven't picked up this game, you want to know what's on here. We got Street Fighter 1. Why did you not let me talk through the damn games? You lot are too fast.
Mark, do us a favour. Next time they stop,
tell them to stop.
Next time you see them on the section screen, get them to stop so we can talk about it. We should play Street Fighter.
Who?
I'm not going to call it Street Fighter 1. Somebody should, because
you should
anyone.
Play Street.
I'm
happy to watch you lot play this game.
It's unplayable, so anyone can play it. It's unplayable.
Right. Someone asked how old I am. I'm 24. I am 24. I turned 24 in March.
Right. So I'm 16 years older.
Yes.
So when Second Impact came out, you was
3. Thank you. Right.
Here we go.
For those of you who have been maybe skeptical of wanting to pick up this game and not sure what's on here, these are the selection of games on. You got Street Fighter 1, you got Street Fighter 2, you got Street Fighter 2. What's the one down there?
That's Champion Edition.
Champion Edition. Then you got Hyper Fighting,
Turbo,
there you
Super,
go.
which look pretty, but hey.
So you've got a plethora of Street Fighter 2s to pick from. You've got Street Fighter Alpha, you've got Alpha 2 and Alpha 3. Then you've got new generations. You've got Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, and you've got Third Strike as well. Now I believe there's only a select few of these games that have online. Third Strike is one of them. I think Alpha 2 is Alpha 3 that's got online. Alpha 3. What else has got online?
Super Turbo.
ST. Yeah, I saw. I think Time was playing that earlier.
Hyper Fighting.
And Hyper Fighting as well. So that's to make sure. I believe it is £30. Is it for £30 for us? I'd have to double check.
You know what? I'd buy that for $1. So would.
Well, look, if you like these games, and look, it's a multitude of games, so you're not paying for just one game, you're paying for several. And I remember back in the day, they used to charge a lot for a single game. It was nuts how much they were charging for these games. But I think it's a good deal, nevertheless.
Oh my gosh, look, the release dates are there.
Yeah, they are.
Let me try to guess.
March 1994. No, that was okay. That was released when I was born.
Tell them to go to World Warrior.
Go to World Warrior, please, whoever's on there.
That's all right.
Without disconnecting the control.
It's all right. They can't hear us anyway.
So, that's nuts.
Alpha 3 came out after. Oh.
Do you know what's mad? So
it did. So back then it was mad because we did just you'd get these different Street Fighters getting upgraded. So you could play Super Turbo, you could play Alpha, you could play Street Fighter 3, all at the same time.
We've got an interesting question there. Alan Ware asked question: what's the official speed of Super Turbo for tournament?
Oh, don't ask. Where are you? Don't ask.
He told you not to ask.
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 depending on your region.
Oh, so it differed from region to region.
It does, and sometimes it's got the speed selector.
You guys had it rough.
US was 2. Japan was 3.
Wow.
Can they hear you?
I don't think they.
Okay, they can't hear the streamer.
You guys had it rough back in the day.
We did. Expensive,
absolutely rough.
Expensive.
God damn, it's good to be the young generation.
Lose your friends. No YouTube. No training mode. So what you used to do?
Nah, you like to do it raw, didn't you?
Get to the arcade at 9:30 in the morning. Put £2 in. This
right.
is the Trocadero. £1 a game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Daylight robbery. Start a 2-player game.
Quick maths.
Start a 2-player game. beat up player 2.
Yeah.
To learn some things.
And then use player 2
then then get up to the other side. Beat up player 1. And then maybe try and get 4 rounds.
Damn.
Then on the end of the 3rd round, try and get double KO to get a 4th round.
We
had it hard.
Look, so we've got Farhan jumping on right now, playing some ST.
No, is that random with his nasty M Bison?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, here we go. Cheap is not the word.
Okay, talk to me. Why is cheap not the word? Why is that an understatement?
Look. All right. Bison's just a bit
what?
Nasty in this.
Isn't the game nasty, Richard?
On paper, he's not very good, but he's good.
You don't know how I didn't play it? I was not into
How old
fighters
am I?
back when I was younger, to be perfectly honest with you, so I probably didn't play it. I did play 1 or 2 Street Fighters, but there's a lot of Street Fighters I didn't play. So
I forgot. It's Champion Edition Bison, which is not nice. This one's a bit more. What's the word you say? Regulated. No. What's that word you say?
Normalized.
Normalized. That was it.
Use regulate if you're trying to regulate a service. Oh, okay. It does knee press, or double knee press, I should say. And he does Psycho Crusher from full screen. It worked. Hey, can you destroy that barrel? Yeah! Someone destroyed the barrel. You're damn right. Bison is strongest in Championship Edition.
Yes,
Thank you very much.
I forgot for a minute.
Thank you very much.
I thought playing Hyper Fight, the Hyper Edition.
Okay. So I do know a little bit about Farhan because I actually got introduced to Farhan when he was playing Vanilla SF5.
Yep.
He picked Nash, but he did say he was playing games like Third Strike. He was playing ST, and Farhan's actually the same age as me. But because he was playing games with other people of an old generation, they said, right, you wouldn't beat us in our game. So he actually decided to go back.
You see?
He decided to go back and said, I'll beat you in your game.
That's a very brave, silly statement for us older guys to say.
Look, Farhan's one of the few people I know that's actually taken the time to go back to older generation games, figure out how they played, and actually beat the people that told him we'd beat you.
No, I'd love to see is when people do take the older games more seriously, and they're not just bringing their SF5 tech. You could tell a lot of like SF4 players that are playing Street Fighter 2.
Yeah,
it's got jab, medium, and you could see it. But I like a younger player develops in these older games. Tyrant's a good example of that.
Great adaptation skills, and Tyrant plays multiple fighters anyway, so he can pick up on what needs to be done in the game quicker than a lot of other people can.
Picks up the touch of death with Bison straight away. It's like, I could used to beat him. It's happening now.
X-Men versus Street Fighter was an absolute
beast,
atrocity.
Beast.
I've seen some of the stuff you can do in that game. That's nuts.
My friend told me was playing arcade. It was 1995. My friend came up to me. Listen, Rich. There's gonna be a fighting game and it's gonna have Spider-Man and everything in it. Yeah. Versus Ryu. I'm like, shut up, Mark. Guy was called Mark. Mark Troy. I'm calling him out.
Wow.
Shut up, Mark.
Okay.
Troy.
Okay, Mark Troy. You get called out.
You get called out. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Dude Master Supreme, it's good that you bring that up because I was actually talking about this with some of the guys in the other room because in these games, there wasn't really a defensive option, so your best choice was to hold down back.
Oh, it was?
It was just to block.
Or just throw out a DP.
Yeah, now I see why some of you guys just sweep people on their wake up and DP them in their face.
Pink Ken, the start button, the old characters.
Phoenix L, forgive me.
The old characters. Old Ken, he's silly. His pushback off his DP.
Define silly.
His pushback off his DP.
Right.
If I get Rakurai to do it, on wake up, he'll do like DP, 2 hits. The pushback is so much, push a button, he still hits you again.
Wow. It looks like pushback was a really big factor in these games. Again, I'm just he whiffed the DP and he's still able to throw. See? You know what? I know I'm saying certain things, but watching this game, I'm just like, how are you people doing this?
Rago Ken players will do.
Good kill.
They'll do DP on your wake up, and they'll walk up to your knee bash you.
Dear.
And I don't know how to do it.
Oh, well, look, man. I can understand because everyone in that room that's older than me, they played the game. They said these games were fun to play. Though I can see why from a safe distance. What kind of defensive option would you put in SF5? I just want V-reversals to work. I want them to work in any situation.
I just want
and to get off me, like alpha counters were doing in when we were playing Alpha 2 earlier. Unless specifically baited, I don't mind if a defensive mechanic can be baited because I like that. That's an extra layer, and it shows the guy took the time out to how can I beat this? I don't want it to be easily beaten. I want the guy to work for that. I don't want it to be easy.
I think alpha counters V-reversals haven't been thought out as well as it could be.
Well, look, V-reversals are inferior to alpha counters. Yeah, alpha
absolutely.
Alpha counters.
Alpha counter, you can win off a alpha counter, takes damage, physical damage. You know, you spend to do them. They can be baited, as you said. They can be messed up.
Yeah, but look, I'm watching this game right now, and all their options are, because remember, chip is a big factor in these games as well. All these guys have to do is block, right? So these guys don't have that option. They either have to block or, like Richie was saying, do a reversal. Now, in games nowadays, when you've got the defensive mechanics, it's not as they don't work. They just have specific points where you use them. People want to use the defensive mechanics liberally as long as they have the meter that is required.
I think that flash kicks, dragon punches, reversals off the ground.
They are defensive
In
options.
SF5, put them back. I like the way they did them button specific.
Right.
I think that needs to come back because you throw them out and it's at your detriment.
Now, does these games here, do they have, so when you throw out a flash kick, do they have 3 different versions? Or is it just one universal version?
No, it's 3 different.
So there's a light, medium, and there's a heavy version.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've made the mistake, you've committed to it. Let them work.
Right.
Raw. I don't see why they don't work in SF5.
This game is ST. I've heard a lot of things, usually a lot of cussing revolving around this game.
It's just not nice. And the level that people have picked it up to with that option selects and silly tech. People used to play off instinct, and then a new layer came in a few years ago. I stopped playing off.
Yeah, but that's another thing I can see with the 2 generations because of the contemporary fighters we're playing nowadays. There's a lot more to consider. There's a lot more things to develop in the lab. When, like you said, you guys are just playing off raw intuition, raw instinct.
Yeah.
So it's like, right, I know what has priority and what doesn't. I know I'm advantageous here. I know I have to block here. You guys had very linear decision making. You didn't have to think about 7 different things simultaneously. No. So when you've been bombarded with all these options in new games, you're like, well.
So we didn't rely on sequences, for example.
Sequences or counter meta. There was one meta to look.
Just do it. Just do what you gotta do.
If you want to see real offense, I'm looking at real offense in these games right now. You just go in without any repercussions of the sort. Oh, nice head press there. And that sent him far back. That was like instant recovery on that Psycho Crusher there. Yeah, Bison looks like a nightmare to deal with.
Somehow he's not supposed to be like this, but he is. Look at that. You might have Dragon Punch, but it doesn't work here.
Bison seems like an absolute nightmare to deal with this.
Because it's Tuesday.
Damn. So it is Tuesday, to be fair.
It is Tuesday.
How would I change Reversal? I'd make the startup of them back to where they were in Season 1. And they were pretty fast and they were very useful. Or, if you don't want to change the startup, you've got to change the recovery frames on certain moves that are very potent in Street Fighter 5.
I'll just make them work. I'd make them just do what they're meant to do.
But obviously, I'd say in just a moaning sense of make them work, but you have to be really specific. I know what you mean, but some people...
You don't do Alex's.
Alex has got the slowest one in the game.
No, like, you should be able to use that to get off.
Oh, of course.
So, But anyway, it is what it is, and people still enjoy SF5 thoroughly, and Pro Tour is doing really well, so I'm going to keep negativity to a minimum.
Does Jammers know about Old Sagat or Balrog? So, someone actually showed me Balrog earlier, and I've seen Fei Long. Richard uses Fei Long as well.
Don't whiff.
Yeah.
Don't whiff.
Do you know what? I actually I think I got a better understanding as to how Fei Long's reppers work, or how you should use them in like tournament play or when you're playing against your friends. But Sagat, not really. Balrog, I had a very interesting viewing experience. I didn't have to experience it playing it because I'm not going anywhere near that Balrog. But I have heard stories about ST Balrog, to be fair. Oh, yes, we've got Twiff on. Now, I know this guy. I was watching him play earlier. I actually like his Vega. Now, I heard that... was it Scarlet Terror or Flying Barcelona? I can't remember which one. People said Vega had a very potent move, and people just used to spam it a lot. But what I seen Twiff do today was he's been utilizing the entirety of Vega's toolset. So he makes you consider like other things bar the... I think it was I want to say it's Flying Barcelona. It probably isn't, but... I just got... someone muted me all of a sudden for no reason. Was I bad-mouthing someone that badly? That's rude. That's rude. All right, what's up? Are you jumping on? Yeah, come. By all means, sit down. I'm going to have one of the players come down and sit with me and talk us through this madness. Come talk to us.
So for all the new school players that are thinking about picking up...
Not even a hello. He said for all the new school players.
This is the way the OGs work. There's no hello. It's straight in. 5th anniversary collection. You guys think that Street Fighter 5 is unfair?
Am I getting disciplined? We get disciplined on site?
Are we?
We are. Am I getting disciplined on site?
Yes, mate.
Okay,
if you think Street Fighter 5 is unfair, you whippersnappers, you've got absolutely no idea. This is 5th anniversary collection. It's 30 years. This game, I had it in my hand. I was having flashbacks. I'm having literal. Just I can just see I can actually chart my life of where I
Was
went
the game
wrong.
that deep?
Yeah, man. Where I went wrong, all my successes, all my failures,
Wow.
when Street Fighter first came out. Why did I fail my GCSE maths, mate? It's because of Street Fighter Alpha 2. I can't even believe this.
Oh my god. Yes, he did say whippers.
Yes, mate. You want some Britishness, mate. This is what you're getting.
Yeah. Look, we can. He's just telling me about his old man experiences. We can keep it
Even
positive.
though I haven't got a fleck of white hair in this magnificent beard,
Wow.
I am actually older than this collection. The number on this collection.
I mean, you've probably seen it all. The highs, the lows.
Oh my.
I mean, but how does it feel to have this all in one package now?
In one package
To
now.
be nostalgic.
What you have to understand is, the OGs are a funny bunch
I know you guys are a funny bunch.
because nothing but the best will do.
Right.
So you've got people carting arcade boards, super guns, all over up and down the country just to make sure you've got the best experience possible.
Okay.
They will not accept a console version of this game. Some people probably won't even accept this version.
Probably not.
But here's to Street Fighter 40th anniversary. Maybe that'll please them then.
Got another 10 years of that, mate. We're
Exactly.
gonna have to enjoy this one first. But talk to me about Twiff and Random.
Okay, now Twiff, I've actually seen him. He got third place at Versus Fighting last year,
Okay.
and he just come out of nowhere. Now, everyone says that Vega is an absolute nightmare, which is true. He's got all the tool sets in order for you to win. But the way Twiff plays him, he doesn't really use the wall dive. He uses it.
Yeah, flying Barcelona.
He uses it as a constant threat. He's neutral. If you have a check, I think let's see. Is Random on the back foot at the moment?
I think he's definitely on the back foot.
So the thing with Twiff is that he's going to force Random to do the wall dive, but Twiff knows all the counters.
Yeah.
I mean, with this game as well, as it's got all the legacy characters, everyone that made it into Street Fighter 4, all the original 16, and this is the basis of where all these characters came from. And what you have to understand is that I've just lost my train of thought, mate. What the hell?
This is what ST does to you. You lose your train of thought.
That's it.
You gotta deal with this.
I'm hitting that age. I'm seeing all these random wall dives, and that's it. I'm just losing brain cells. But what you have to understand is that even though there's a lot of people probably watching this stream thinking, oh, you can't deal with the Vega wall dive. But the thing is, every single character in this game, they've all got
an answer?
They've all got dirt, mate. I can't say an answer. It's dirt.
Oh no, okay.
Filth. For the Punjabi viewers, Gand.
Oh my god.
Yes, we're going international, straight out of Jalandhar. With all of this, they play Super Turbo. Any FGC esports in India looking for a hype man, just call me, man. That's it. Oh my god. That's it.
Free of charge, no
Free of
consultation fee needed.
I've already got a visa for India. It's not a problem. Now, as I was saying, all these characters, they've all got to answer this. This game is at a tournament level. It's like it's Counterpick City.
Okay.
They are very astute players that are just character specialists. Like you got the Ryus and you got the Guile, and they'll never move off that character.
But then you've got the guys that are just like, right,
But
if
then
you
you
pick
got
this
the guy-
character, I'm just going to counter you
You got the
regardless.
guys that just want to ruin your day at a tournament.
I mean,
Yeah.
they've come here to win. They've come
Exactly.
here to pay. They've come here to
That's
pay
it.
a bill.
Exactly.
And if ST was paying bills back in the day, I'd probably do the same thing.
Exactly. And even now, also as well, as you guys touched on it earlier, we had a young lad
Yes, Farhan.
called Farhan, and he was an Ultra Street Fighter 4 player. Street Fighter 5 Season 1 Nash.
Yes, I remember.
You remember that pain people were going through Season 1 Nash?
Mhm.
And so you got all our own lads. They're all thinking, oh, you couldn't do that to me in Super Turbo. Oh, you couldn't do that to me in Alpha 3. And then you couldn't do that into Third Strike. I would be able to parry that. And he was like, you know what?
I'll come over there.
I'm gonna put this Street Fighter 5 PS4 disc away for a moment. I'm gonna come see you at your game. This geezer committed man went and bought a CPS3 board.
He actually bought
He
one.
went and bought a super gun,
Wow.
which runs the arcade hardware.
He went out of his way.
Went out of his way. All these people, what are they doing? Falling left and right. And this is what all you people watching this stream now. If you're fed up of that old man, that OG saying, "Oh, back in my day, mate," you wouldn't be able to do an anti-air jab. Anti-air jab was in this.
Look, 1963 D-Man actually pulled up something interesting. Tick throwing did cause a lot of fights, and I do play some of the fighting games with people today. They are still very mad at tick throws.
Let me join. I'll tell you now, being 40 years old and learning Street Fighter 2 in like chip shops or video shops, right?
This is it.
I've seen many guys do, when you discover, the first one was Sonic Boom, slow Sonic Boom, and guy walked the same speed as it into the corner, backbreaker, then tick throw. I've seen guys get thrown out of shops, punched in the face, chased down the street.
The good old bridge days.
Tick throw. That's why people like me as an old school player, when I was Street Fighter 5, the first thing we do is throw. Oh my god! If you was this age,
tick throws are a very common thing nowadays.
Exactly. I mean, you got people these days. Especially shout outs to the general ISDD himself. Sometimes it just gets a bit too much and his emotion overcomes him, and that's unranked. Back in the old days in the 90s, you know what our ranked was? Is going to the video shop, is going to the chip shop. And that's where the origin of Salt came from.
I wish you guys could see his face and how much passion is in his hand gestures right now. Mate. Telling me about these stories.
The old days, they could be called the good old days, but also it made kids into men.
Look, there you go. Look, there you go. You guys can see it now. I mean, this guy has real emphasis. And so the thing is, I do a lot of tick throws, and someone mentioned it. Street Fighter 5 throw loops. If I done throw loops to all of you, I'd probably not be around.
No, I mean that's what I mean. Like so,
Jammers, you'd be dead.
Well, someone had to put it out there.
You would be dead. The way you play with Mika back then, you wouldn't.
Oh, no one would love me.
No,
I'd be out of this scene before you know it.
I mean, like as I said, so people get annoyed that they're losing points on ranked. Imagine if that was coins, 50p's, 20p's. You've saved your lunch money, your dinner money, and it's actually vacating your pocket.
Doesn't that mean that your mentality and your determination to win was that much better than my generation? Because you were actually spending money, whether it was hard earned or not. You were actually spending money to try and get better at the game, whereas people, all they got to do is buy the game once and just wait for a couple updates, and they can develop and improve over time.
I mean, that's obviously one of the reasons for the decline of the arcade as well. Sometimes you used to get some of these games like Third Strike, you didn't get a definitive version up until, say, the PS2 version was tournament league. People thought it was a good enough version for it to be played at tournaments. The Dreamcast version wasn't, for example, because it used a version of the board that was fixed, and people didn't like that.
Okay.
So they always wanted. So with Third Strike, you had unblockables with certain characters, which made them actually viable. So you had Oro.
Farhan was telling me about the Oro one. There's a specific way to get out of it, but you had to be on point, and if you weren't, you were basically dead.
Yeah. So basically, on Third Strike, you couldn't. I know some people are getting absolutely vexed with talking Third Strike while we're watching ST, but I won't be too long.
They can witness the glorious of ST while we talk in the background.
And basically, you could only block from one side. From one side.
This is a casual session, right? It's not a tournament.
Oh, it's fine.
Talk some history. Talk about Street Fighter.
I'm ready, mate.
That's right. Don't worry. This is a WinnerStaysOn Sessions, not a tournament. Talk, my friend. Talk.
Yeah. So you could only block from one side, and then that's what everyone wanted.
Okay.
And same with the Alpha 3 as well. You got to understand is like you saw Alpha 2 earlier on.
Yeah.
So that just developed what they had with Alpha 1. You had the chain combos, removed it. You could see there's the elements of the Vism combo with the the custom combos. They moved it up, gave people more choices. But as I was saying earlier, people actually had to put physical cash into these machines.
Yeah, of course.
And there were people who were actually scared to spend money against some of the actual top players, because why did you want to walk home?
Yeah, why waste your money when you can just
like on ranked, when someone just press back.
Yeah.
They're ducking mans. The people it's the exact same thing. The same thing. It's history repeating itself.
So someone's asked, can someone explain why Vega's jumping around like this? Is where it originated from. This is where Vega could actually do it, and without having to be punished severely. If you guys in for a shock, you little kids, you guys need to pick up 30th anniversary edition right now.
But
it's May 29th. It's out. Go and pick it up. 12 arcade perfect classics, including the 1987 original. I haven't actually played the original Street Fighter.
The original, even though I'm in the Capcom offices, is absolutely terrible.
Wow. He's saying opinion, player opinion.
I've just been shot a look from across the side. I can't even say that, but never mind. Positive. The 1987 original was the basis of everything
It was the
else.
basis.
It was the basis, but not much survived apart from Ryu and Ken, and maybe Birdie, Eagle, coming out with the law for
Eagle
humans.
was in that game as well,
Eagle, man,
wasn't
he came in CVS 2.
Damn.
He was alright in CVS 2.
What a game. What a game. But yeah, guys, if you haven't picked it up, it is out today. You can get it physical copy or digital copy. I know some people got physical copies early, but it is out here. We are exhibiting the games. We played a bit of ST. We played a bit of Street Fighter 3 Second Impact. We played, I think we're going to play a little bit more ST. We played Alpha 2 and 3.
Yeah.
We haven't played Third Strike yet, but I'm pretty sure someone will put on Third Strike momentarily.
Yep.
But
I think we're going to have one more game of...
someone pick Fei Long. I want people to see how amazing wreckers are in this game. Pick Fei Long, make them block 2 wreckers, let them whiff a normal, and then punish them with the full set of wreckers, please. Wreckers from Fei Long were absolutely amazing.
No, Vince doesn't want to lose, so he's gone for Ken. He wants the counter pick.
Oh, this stage should come back in Street Fighter 5 as well. Actually, I like this stage.
Like this, you know what? I've been playing this game. This game came out. You was probably born in the same year that this game out. 24 years.
94.
Super Turbo.
If it was 94, then yeah, that's the year I was born.
The original tournament game, and everyone was on this. This just basically compiled the best versions of Street Fighter 2 World Warrior Championship Edition Turbo, and then they had the new challenges where they put out the 4 new characters.
Compiled Salt.
And that's it, man.
Compiled blood, sweat, and tears and salt.
I mean, yeah, exactly, man. It's the pinnacle of that series.
Damn, he done wake up Tatsu with no remorse there, and he done a DP from half the screen. You lot are mad. Oh. I guess this is what you had to do, other than block. Because if you blocked, you were in trouble. You were in trouble.
I mean, like with certain characters, obviously there's there's tiers in every single game,
and
obviously it takes a bit of time to realize.
I don't think it was a factor for you guys back in the day. You just knew who was strong and who wasn't. You said they all have a tactic against someone else. Obviously, we classed it as dirt earlier, but I was talking to you earlier and we said that's one way to, I wouldn't say necessarily balance a game, but it's to let everyone have a tool they can go into a match and go, or even a tournament, go, right, I can actually do something in this tournament because, oh, you got this? Well, I got this. Yeah,
there was always an option. Like, say, for example, you're having a hard time and you think this guy knows your character inside out. He knows all of the weaknesses, all of his own strengths. But you could just throw it up with a mix or just choose a different character. I mean, this character, you can see 16 characters on screen. Yeah. But there's also secret characters as well, which you unlock with the code. They call the, like Old Ryu, Old Sagat, used by such a legends as Justin Wong and John Choi. And these characters like Sagat, they never had a super meter.
Ah, yes, people pick Fei Long. Yes, I actually liked watching this guy. Chicken wing kick, the wreckers there. Good block.
Yeah, and Ryan Hart himself as well.
Yeah.
Oh, Sagat. Now, with the ST characters, these guys had, if you see at the bottom of the Ryan's screen for the, like the uninitiated, there's a super bar. But with the old school characters, you didn't have that. They didn't have that,
yeah.
You didn't have that. But what they did have is that they're a lot more powerful, but at the same time, they weren't able to take out of your throws.
Yes.
So if you've seen how mad the tick throw game in these games are,
and throws do a lot of damage, by the way,
and you're not being able to take out of them, you can get caught in loops, and it was like a double-edged sword if you wanted to go for Ogat and just harass someone with low and high tiger shots. And then but you have to be careful. You have to have that spacing. You have to have that discipline in order to make sure someone don't jump in on you and then just throw you to death.
Now, someone's amazed at the chip damage. You have to remember, if you're from like my generation or playing the contemporary fighters like myself, you do understand that chip isn't a factor nowadays. So we don't have to worry about getting chipped out. But SF4 and games that came out before that, chip was just a part of it. I do remember when chip was a big factor. Yeah. If you put them in a situation where they can't get out and they died by chip, I still thought that was an important factor about the game, but they've taken it away because they want you to earn that hit now.
Yeah, so
they just want you to earn that hit.
If you drop a fireball just as someone's trying to get up and they've got no way to get through that fireball,
they're done. They're done.
And obviously, which we'll see later on with Third Strike, the parry system is just divided the community totally, because
I can see that.
What happened with the parries, it totally, in certain people's opinions, it totally took out the element of zoning that certain characters had.
Yeah.
Even though there was not many of the Super Turbo characters made,
Did he get perfect? Yo, Rakurai with the perfect? I see you there. and he got them arcade points as well. Someone's asking, is the arcade version or the Xbox Live arcade version? Well, I can tell you this much. It's on PS4, Steam, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox One. Go and pick yourself up a copy, good sir.
Yeah, if
it's
you guys,
out today.
If you guys want to look into a little bit more about Digital Clips, the guys who actually compiled this, you should check out Mr. Frank Savaldi on Twitter. He also involved in the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1, and they take a lot of care in trying to preserve some of these old classic games.
Okay.
They try and make it, it's not about emulation, it's about preservation. So they try to make it,
Okay.
they're trying to make it as close to the original as possible. Obviously, you're going to have people out there who've already, got their capture cards out.
Yeah,
they're already
of course,
counting frames.
Of course.
They're saying, the aspect ratio on this man's foot is not correct.
Oh yeah,
But,
they can be mad, finicky, and intricate with that. Someone says, is it cross-platform? It is not. Wherever platform you buy it on, you can only play it on that platform there. So apologies if I have ruined your day.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to play online, get the PS4 version. If you want to play it while you're on the train going to work, you might as well get it on the Switch as well.
Yeah. I think the dominant consoles that we bought on are PS4 or the Switch, to be fair.
I mean, with these games, obviously there's been various iterations of these games coming out on, after the Dreamcast. Then there was PS3, Xbox 360. All of these old HD remakes. There was a slight resurgence in Super Turbo, and and because of that game, even though it's not highly regarded within certain purists within the scene, it still brought a lot of players back into these old games, especially when Street Fighter 4 was just about to come out. And same with all the online editions for Street Fighter, online edition for Third Strike as well.
Okay.
So you got people who are playing Street Fighter 4, and then you've got another version on Xbox Live or PSN.
Yeah.
Think, hang on, let me just give this a go. And then they've actually transitioned from 4 into Third Strike.
That did insane chip, sorry.
And so all of these games, these re-releases, I do believe that they do breathe life. New players come back onto the scene.
I reckon people from my generation will try this out. They'll buy it and they'll play it just to experience what you guys were experiencing back in the day and go, wow, how did people deal with this?
Yeah,
and of course, it's just another fighting game to play. And if you generally have passion and enthusiasm about fighters, I don't see why you wouldn't pick this up anyway.
And the best thing is, from the safety of your own home, you don't have to worry about running home from the chip shop from next man wearing a puffer jacket trying to take your 20p's. This is a real threat, mate. I'm not even joking. I'm
laughing because I can't believe you have to deal with that.
You have to look.
I just get hate mail online. That's it.
Yeah, hate mail is nothing. You guys don't understand. So, for example, you've got the silver and gold ranks in Street Fighter 5. That would be your video shop. Wow. And then if you wanted to go into the higher gold, you'd go to your video to the chip shop.
And if you wanted to be, what's the top rank?
It's Grandmaster
in London. Chocodero.
You gotta try
Wonder Park.
Dangerous. You gotta Trocadero. You spend all your cash, especially if you're living from outside of London areas.
Wow.
And that's it. If you go on there alone, that's it.
Fighting games were literally fighting games. I mean, fighting.
Geez, when you're at the chip shop, there was even OSs there where, if you knew that, say most of the people, you got Richard and Mark, they're 40 years old. Happy birthday, by the way, from last week.
They're old now.
They're old.
Yes, they are officially old.
They were older mans than them. And they were 8 years older, so they were 18 and they were playing Street Fighter in the chip shop. If you're a 10, 11-year-old kid, these guys will just jack you up for free. And so you had to deal with that. And the OS there was, hang on, I'm gonna beat this guy to the, not too much, but make it close.
And then just let him beat me.
And then to say, you know what, I'm happy with that. But these are the kind of,
How did they deal with this? I couldn't deal with this. I probably wouldn't be able to deal with this. You got some strong backbone.
Yes, mate.
Fighting games back in the day definitely gave you guys some strong backbone. Someone asked me before, what retro characters would I want to come back into SF5 from any of these games here?
I mean, most of them were, most of the Super Turbo cast were represented in.
Only E Honda's not in SF. He's not in SF5.
Right.
He's the Last World Warrior that's not in there.
Yeah.
I personally would like to see. I think Makoto would do well in this game. I had a discussion with some of the players about Fei Long being in this game, but Fei Long might be too good. Just because of his basic principle
in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, I think he might be too good.
So what do you think of the impending release of Sagat. Well, not impending, but in a couple
I
of months.
I just hope Capcom don't butcher him.
I'm scared. What they're gonna do with the low and high tiger shots?
I hope they don't butcher him. So
No, of course
I'd
not.
actually like the twins to come back as well. Actually, but I'd only have them there for aesthetic reasons. The gameplay wise, they annoyed the hell out of me, but I'd want them to be there.
Just for a visual spectacle, I would love Hugo,
Of
Hugo
course.
to come back.
Hugo, I'd love to come back, but Abigail's already in there, so I don't think he'd make an
No, but
appearance now.
Abigail's more hench than Hugo, and that's ridiculous.
But because we got two big grapplers in there, I don't think they'd add another one.
Oh man, you gotta have that. You gotta have that.
That'd be a nightmare.
That'd be amazing. Can you imagine?
It'd be hilarious to watch. I'll tell you that. That's why I'm a commentator. I get to watch people get stressed out. See, I'd like to see Viper. Poison's my favorite character. I definitely want her to be in the game, but
All right, so now we've got Killer 7. Now this, if you guys
Right.
think,
talk to me about Balrog's throw. Why is it he can do the headbutt animation for the throw, but he's still an advantageous position? Yeah, what is this? He can choose where he goes, left or right?
well, actually, with what they say, what the scientists say is that Rog has actually got one of the worst grab ranges in the game.
Right.
But what happens is when he's nutting man in the face, as you can see there,
Doesn't he? Yeah, it looks like he gets the most benefit of it.
Yeah.
No one cares about the throw range.
it's Rog. This is where you think it's a nightmare in Street Fighter 5. This is where it all began.
Yeah, but because he can close the gap pretty easily,
He can actually walk under you after he's headbutt you, do a tick throw and back into it again.
Wow.
So everyone's mourning about like his turnaround punch as well.
ST Balrog. Why can he do that? He just done a super.
Why not? He's
Rockrai
Balrog.
blocked.
He's Balrog,
He's done
mate.
a headbutt. Why can he do that?
Who's gonna stop him?
Himself. Now, when I see characters like this, it's like when you go, how do you stop them? Or who do they lose to? It's usually themselves. So, Rog gets a true 50-50 left-right mix-up into guaranteed
Yes.
tick throws. Can you imagine trying to present that to someone as an idea? It's like, right, I want you to come and play ST. And they go, what's good about it? Oh yeah, Rog gets a true 50-50 left and right, straight into a guaranteed tick throw into the same situation for the entire round.
But you know
That is
what the
nuts.
counter for that would be?
What would it be?
Don't get in that situation, mate.
I could say the same thing to Marvel players when they're playing Marvel. It's easier said than done. And you could say that about any fighting game, perilous situation in general. Don't get put in that situation in the
Yeah.
first place. But going off human reaction and human error, there's a lot of people that can't do that.
But as I said, every single character is not just it's just not focused on Rog. Every other character. I mean, there's some Blanca players there. If you think Street Fighter 4 Blanca is absolutely terrible,
I've seen some Blanca stuff in this game.
He's got a hop. He can go right through you. He's got slides. On reaction, you can slide underneath the fireball.
Look at how happy this guy is. Oh my! Look at these people. They're smiling. Do you know what? I actually respect this, right? And I'm pretty sure the stream chat would notice this as well. One thing I noticed about our older generation players here, as opposed to our Street Fighter 5 players, these guys are smiling and they're having fun. When you watch us, even when you watch me play and lose, when we're playing Street Fighter 5, no one's really laughing.
It's pure stress.
Unless it's problem picking Abigail, of course. But I generally don't see that nowadays. Most fighting games that are being played nowadays, and I'm seeing it on you guys' faces that these guys are having a time of their life right now. Rockrai, I don't know what kind of fun he's
What you
having,
gotta
but
understand is just like it's been obviously it's been 24 years since Super Turbo come out, and there's still people playing it today that played it when they were kids. And for a game to have that many legs, obviously they're getting some kind of enjoyment out of it.
Yeah, look, we've got some interesting points here. Hi, Mr. Henry says there's no money online. Very true. Money changes your aspect on how to play these games and your philosophy on playing these games. That's very true. It's mostly nostalgia. I can respect that as well. We'll all make that face when we're playing games for nostalgia.
All these players, they're just playing it because they love it. They find it fun.
Oh yeah, look, these guys have been cussing to no end, and they've been telling me all sorts of stories about the game, but they still play it for the love of it. And it's like, I remember, it's like, wow, how long ago was I playing this game in the arcade, and now it's on my console at home, and most, if not everyone's got a PS4 at home, so you can definitely enjoy this in the comfort of your own home now.
I mean, like even now, even though I've been playing this for years, there's still loads to learn, and with the training mode, with a competent training mode,
yes,
you can actually do the actual setups. There's things like say E Honda that is absolutely disgusting. I hate that character, mate. That he can just put you in a loop, and he'll just crush you with an Ocho, and there's no escape. Now imagine he's got absolutely no whiff animation on his Ocho.
It doesn't look like it. It
doesn't,
just
man.
like instantly recovers.
But obviously, this is old school news for some of the people in the chat. But for example, imagine if Zangief with his SPD,
Right.
and it was not SPD 360 motion, it was half circle back. But you hold down back, and you can store it.
Wow.
And then someone comes up, you let go of the punch button. What happens? You get
Negative
SPD.
edge. Yeah.
Exact same analogy with the Ocho with the E Honda.
Jesus.
He's absolutely
Killer
disgusting.
7. What the 30 get the 30? He did. Good Street. What was the arcade? Casino. Was that the one?
It was Casino in Good Street. Yeah.
I remember it was like 30 seconds or less than
Tottenham
that
Court.
from the station.
And
It wasn't far from Tottenham Court Road. It's literally just up the road. You walk when you come out Tottenham Court Road
Yeah.
at the station. You literally just walk straight past the McDonald's, which is there now, and then straight up.
Basically,
and it's on your left. Isn't
it was right next to Good Street Tube.
Yeah, it was like
Literally
30 seconds or
30
like 10.
seconds, or you'd walk up from Tottenham Court Road for 5 minutes, or most of us would run because we're so excited. Oh my God, you're
I mean, look, man, it was good. I do remember Casino because I went there a couple of times for SF4, and there were the old games being played there as well. But
location test place that was.
Oh, it was a location test.
It
My
was.
streamer's telling me it was one of the areas that was a location test. So. Oh, they can hear you?
Everyone, hello stream.
Oh, hi. They don't want to say hi to you.
All right, mate, I'm going by.
This is the guy that lost on stream. Hey, we got some third strike. Matt, you're being absolutely terrible. And who is he picking? He's trying to pick someone. Okay, we got David Hines, ex Capcom community manager. Put the camera on David, not Matt. There you go. There we go. No, say hello to David. If you people have been around for Street Fighter for quite some time, you should remember David. He's doing well in life right now. We invited him to come down, play some games, because he loves these games. He loves his nostalgic games. What's up? Maybe... Which one am I reading?
The emotes.
Oh, the emote. Oh, God.
I've got my own emote.
What? You got an own emote? Oh, how about that? This game is great.
I've made it.
Look, I love the OST, the original soundtrack in this game. I actually liked watching Makoto and Dudley in this game specifically. I do like the Gananjin combos as well with Yun.
How versed are you in Third Strike, or was it just something you just dabbled in?
I just dabbled in it. I'm terrible at this game. Someone told me to pick Chun-Li, so I just did. Just threw out stand hard punches all day.
Went straight for the ultimate weapon.
Well, it's because I like to when I touch a fighting game for the first time.
Yeah.
I like to pick a character for aesthetic reasons, but there was no real character that I said, oh yeah, I want to play them because I like the look of them. But if I had to play this game now based off mechanics, it would probably be Makoto. I'd probably still go with Chun-Li, to be fair, because I like picking female characters in games in general. So.
Okay, so now we've got Akuma versus Ibuki. Third Strike, the third iteration of the Street Fighter 3 series.
So someone, either yourself or someone in the chat, I did ask this before. So the parry, obviously, is a universal mechanic.
Yeah, it divided the community no end.
So at high level, it made or break the game, basically.
If you can't parry in this game,
you just can't play it.
Just don't play it.
Okay, so like so what I was told was true.
Yeah, it's because parry just negates all attacks.
Or everything.
So if you remember some of the matches we were watching on Super Turbo, there's a certain element of set play, which once you've got someone on a knockdown, for example, you hit the cross up.
That was guaranteed for you.
It was more or less guaranteed outside of like if you've not spaced it correctly. But what the parry actually did, and this is why a lot of players enjoyed Third Strike over ST, was that there's an element that you can avoid certain situations.
Yeah, look, someone said it there. Parry is the ultimate equalizer.
Exactly.
I like that because it nullifies the quote-unquote cheapness, but at the same time, I imagine it's not... Well, okay, probably the fundamental base of parrying is easy, but the context we have to use at high level is not.
I mean...
Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I mean, it does require an element. You need to hit the lab slightly for the parry. You can parry in there and you have to just tap forward.
Right.
It's 6 frames. It's 6 frames for a parry for you to successfully parry an attack.
Okay.
And then you can also press down in order to parry low attacks. And in the older games, it was a lot harder because you had to press down forward to parry low attacks, which was not very intuitive.
No.
So imagine that.
I'm trying to picture that. That's very awkward.
It's very awkward. So you can imagine that the low attacks in Second Impact and New
awkward.
Generation were quite powerful, which is why characters such as Sean and Ibuki because they got multi-hitting, they can string combos together.
Yeah, target combos.
Target combos.
Yes.
They were running rampant in those games.
Okay. So does parry reduce block stun? Do you recover instantly?
You're at advantage from my understanding.
Okay.
So if someone, like, say for example, let's just take a Street Fighter 4 reference. So you got Bison's hard kick.
Yeah.
How many people love to press that button?
I think every Bison player and their mothers love doing that.
So now you imagine if someone just taps forward and they're able to just swat it away, and they're at a disadvantage, and what you do, you launch your own attack. It will totally, that man will be shook. Because I can't rely on it.
Because I do know in other fighting games I've played that parry, for me to have a comparison, it reminds me of instant block. So you can change frame data on a move. So let's say, for example, if you're throwing out a hard kick, and I'm going to be mad specific here, if it was -6, which is pretty bad in the Street Fighter game, if you but if we class that to be safe, shall we say -6 was safe? I know it's like a really bad example, but if I parried it or insta blocked it, I could turn it from -6 to like -10. So I can get the increase my chance of punishing it properly. So I see with parrying that, it's like you can definitely obviously negate an attack. Let's go, right, you've had your turn. Now it's time for me to initiate my attack. And obviously it adds an extra layer to the game. And you can obviously, once you've seen your opponent parry, you can go, oh, okay, so let me try and bait him. Let me try and do an empty jump. Let me try and just walk forward without whiffing a normal try and bait that.
There's a lot of people, Super Turbo players in particular, that says, why should it attack if you can parry?
But that shouldn't be a deterrent, though.
Exactly. Why should you live if you're going to die? It's pointless. You play the game. Play the game, mate. You've got the options. Think outside the box.
I probably wouldn't have said that analogy, but it's probably the best one.
It's true, mate. Shout out to whoever made that meme that I stole live on WSO.
What an analogy.
It's true, though. I mean, like, so it's options at the end of the day. All these games, if you get options, you give the player the control in their hand. They can, they can use it as much as they want, or they can just not bother.
Yeah. It's
what you make of
it. Oh, look, he's parrying. He's parrying, and he couldn't do the whole thing. You cheeky little bugger. Trying to replicate Evo Moment 37. Don't try it. That was one of a kind. Back 14 years ago, is it now? Was it in 2004?
2004.
Yeah, it was 14 years ago. God damn it, man.
It's like, as we were saying earlier, with Street Fighter 2, that was prevalent in the arcades. Every chip shop, every video shop, you had, arcades such as Trocadero, Casino, and London had tons of them.
Yeah, I know.
And in the Midlands, Birmingham, Nottingham, you had their own equivalents as well.
Okay.
But obviously the player base was obviously largely based in London. And so
Jammers is a treasure. Thank you very much, Gus Hopper. If you want to class me as a treasure, am I rare or common treasure? So there's a bit of a difference. No, I'm kidding. Oh, look, he parried there. See, he even done the slide and he parried it so that Matt couldn't punish him. But Matt might have been too slow in his punish. I love that Matt went straight to the toppest of tiers. He picked Chun-Li right off the bat. I'm telling you, if Matt was to play a new fighting game, you just have to tell him who's top tier.
Yeah.
He wouldn't go any lower.
So is he playing Street Fighter 5 at the moment?
He plays Balrog.
Absolutely.
But he just purely loves Balrog.
Okay. He must be
even when Balrog was at his peak in SF5, he did not even utilize the best of Balrog's tools. He just loves Balrog. And he's got a very defensive playstyle here. He's even doing it with Chun-Li. You have to be more offensive than that.
I mean, with Chun-Li, she's one of the top 3.
Yes.
Third strike.
That much I do know. And what's the tournament that happens in Japan every year? Cooperation Cup?
That's Cooperation Cup 5v5. And a couple of our own lads actually went there this year.
Okay.
So the level of play there is absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, I only watch it once a year, and that's when I'm like very interested to watch how Third Strike played at its pinnacle. But because I'm not a Third Strike fan, but I will watch that.
This game came out in 1999. You've got legends that only play this game in Japan, and
you got people that only play it here as well, don't you? They won't play anything else.
And they only come out for this event, the 5v5 tournament.
Damn.
And I would like to say the UK lads gave it a good try, but when you've got someone who's been playing this game for over 19 years now,
they've probably seen everything.
They've seen everything. So there's a lot of learning process now with Chun-Li as well. as I said, she's one of the top considered to be one of the top 3.
Right. So someone's asked how a tier is set up. What are the factors? There's many things you can factor into a tier list, but what you must remember, Soundmeister, hopefully I pronounced that right. What you must remember about tier lists is they are opinionated. There is nothing definitive about a tier list. You can have a lot of people have a general consensus on a tier list, but at the end of the day, they are opinionated. Now, I believe one of the things that you say regarding who's top tier, I have it here somewhere. Yeah, for a top tier character, a character with little to no terrible matchups that can fight other top tiers and have plenty of good options for any given situation. And Chun-Li is a very good example of that in this game here.
Yeah, I mean, you got Ken, you got Yun, you got Chun. They've all got options.
Whenever they find themselves in a tough spot, they can get out. It wouldn't be too hard to get out of it. When they're on offense, we know their offense is prevalent. So they're literally very versatile characters.
But it's at the same time as well. You can't, like, say if you got someone who's picking up this collection today and they think, I know, I'm going to pick up Chun because she's apparently...
Someone said in this chat, tiers in this game, how much damage can you get off a parry?
As we were saying, so someone can't just pick up Chun.
No.
And, say, oh, I'm just going to...
They're top tier for a reason.
Yeah.
There's a difference between top tier and brain dead. There's a difference.
There is an element of, execution and skill. You have to put the time into it.
Of course. I remember execution wasn't like as easy or accessible as it is in Street Fighter 5 these days. So I imagine it was a lot harder in this game.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's just all practice. And then when you factor in the parries, so you've got, say, in this situation, they're trying to keep, they're at the neutrals, they're not jumping around. It's all grounded, trying to dominate the neutral position. At any point where if he suspects that he's going to throw out a limb, parry, and that's it. You've got the advantage. So you can't be predictable.
Okay.
You can't use the set play. You can't expect on the knockdown that I'm just going to cross them up and then just put them into a mix-up because the parry will negate that, and that is, as someone said in the chat, it is an equalizer. But it's not to say that it's it's totally it'll totally get you off scot-free.
Okay. Remy's not a girl. Remy's a dude. Someone asked if Remy's a girl. Remy's a dude with very long hair, exceptionally long hair. I like the color of it too. I think Matt does like little Remy in Third Strike. Actually, I don't know why I didn't pick him from the start.
Like he's quite a hard character to be successful with. But there are some beasts out there that can use him very well.
I've heard that's the case for quite a few characters in Third Strike. Though it's hard to be successful, not so much to be good or the best. It's just hard to be successful with them. When players are picking your Chuns, your Kens, your Yuns, your Yangs, because I know the twins are very good in this game.
Yeah.
I don't know how often people pick Elena in this game. Actually,
there's quite a few Elena players.
Okay.
And but people actually call her Elena that she's just like a discount Chun.
A discount Chun.
As in, she plays very similar, but she hasn't got all the tools.
And they're not as potent, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, we got the grab, and that did an abundance of damage there from Deltanian.
Or is dragging out this set now? It's gone on to 2-all.
No, man. Matt's just messing around. Matt doesn't play Third Strike. He just likes the characters and the aesthetics, right? Just likes it. Yin and Yang are very versatile in combat. Yes, they are. Oh, look. There's Urian. There's Sean. And remember, we're just exhibiting the characters in the game, so you guys, you will get these games on the 30th Anniversary Edition. If you're still contemplating whether to pick it up and you want to know what games on there, how they're being played, pick it up, man. Oh, look. Urian. Look, guys. It's Urian. If Matt gets 1 bar or 2 bars of me, he can put out 6 mirrors.
No, it's only 2.
Is it only 2?
It's only 2. But when you've got someone in you can actually build another meter in order to keep it going.
Yeah.
So if anyone wants to see Urian Masterclass, you need to check out on YouTube. RX.
That's the guy. Yeah, it was RX.
Japanese RX. Japanese Urian God. There's quite a famous match against Justin Wong. Just absolutely mixed him up. There's some people who even started playing this character because of that video.
Yeah.
And
he's parried, but he flopped it. Couldn't parry all the hits.
And it's the exact same thing with with Evo Moment 37 as well. Now, if you remember, all of these Street Fighter games back in the day, they were prevalent everywhere.
Yeah.
Chip shops. I keep talking about chip shops and making myself hungry.
But
Chip shops, video shops, and arcades. But as you went towards the later stage of the 90s, obviously with the console games were on par with the arcade games.
Yep.
3D games took over. So some of these 2D games, even though they look beautiful even by today's standards, they weren't quite the showpiece. They weren't attracting that much attention. And but when you have
wait, so when he charges the fireball, you don't actually see it? That's nuts. He literally charged Metallic Sapphire and you didn't actually see it. In SF5 you could actually see him charging it. Wow, that's nuts. Well, it's not nuts, but
any Urian players, this is where he started off. Well, actually in second
I'm
Impact.
surprised RX didn't give SF5 Urian a try. Well, as far as I'm aware, I don't know if he's tried, but there's...
Yeah, so as I said, that these games, they weren't that prevalent outside of London and say Nottingham and things like that, where you'd rarely see a Street Fighter game anymore. So when you're in like 2004, Evo Moment 37, there was also a tournament in London called Absolution.
I remember that.
Where a very similar thing happened with Reinhardt, where he parried Chun-Li's super as well. But obviously that didn't get
recorded.
That didn't get recorded, and there wasn't YouTube. There's nothing like that. The amount of...
Sorry to correct you, it's Battle of Destiny.
Was it Battle of Destiny?
That's right.
In 2008.
BOD.
BOD.
It didn't happen at Absolution.
I believe EX Headbutt didn't have any invincibility in this game.
That is something you'd have to YouTube, people, and Google for the truth.
Yeah, get on Google, people. Let's get some fact checks right live on
Apparently, Reinhardt's parry is on YouTube.
There we go. Mr. Henry knows.
All right, he's dashing forward here. With that sweep.
So as I said, like moments like that, even though there wasn't YouTube where you can see matches. I mean, everyone's spoiled. You got Twitch. You can watch a tournament every week if you want to. Back in the old days, you'd have to order a DVD
yeah.
for Evo.
You know what? I remember Efron was telling me about it for some Third Strike because he was very active in Third Strike. He said, "Look, I had to order a DVD."
You had to order a DVD, and you would also have like.
Can you imagine that?
Internet chat. Yeah, exactly.
Think about it for a second.
Think of a moment in Street Fighter 4 or Street Fighter 5 history.
Think about it for a second. So you got so Combo Breaker just happened over the weekend. Multi-fight game tournament over in the States. We had Stunfest a week before that.
Yeah.
If you wanted to catch the footage, you'd have to order a DVD. Order your DVD now.
Or pay for express shipping so you get it in 28 days.
28 days express shipping.
Exactly.
What kind of garbage delivery service is that?
There's an actual guy in a rowing boat who'd actually come over.
28 days delivery service.
They'd have to
express delivery, by the way. And they charge extra.
For the privilege.
Of reducing the time by what? A day and a half? You're nuts. Is that what you people had to deal with back in the day? Oh, look, there you go. Jericho MPM in the chat. Shouts to
Jericho MPM.
Shouts to Jericho.
Some OGs coming out of the woodwork for this Street Fighter.
They'll come out of the woodwork, don't worry. Ooh. KO. Oh, okay. We've got Killer 7 jumping on playing some Urian. Did you actually play Urian in this game? Are you playing Akuma? I mean, you should play Akuma.
Urian is actually Killer 7's main in Third Strike.
In Third Strike?
Yeah.
Wow. So was he fancy with all the Aegis reflector setups as well?
I mean, there's no point playing Urian if you ain't going to be fancy with the mirrors.
That. Oh, look, there's one mirror.
Now, take a look at yourself. Bang. Power bomb straight back into the corner.
He's got another
That's it. In the loop. Matt does.
He
just pulled it out.
He spinning Burke again. Take care, David. All right, Dog Tanyan has just left us. He came to have his fun. Now he'll be on his way home. Oh yeah, there you go.
Matt's actually got the lead in this at the moment. He's up around.
Because he's picked Chun-Li. And he's just flinging out all the good buttons.
And
he went for the chip.
Just went for it.
Now, could Urian, this is just a hypothetical thing, if Chun-Li's doing that super, could Urian throw out the mirror and it could deflect the attack, or does that not
work? Depends at what point she does it.
Okay.
There's a certain amount of invincibility. I know that there's a few frames where even fireballs can pass through the Aegis at a certain point. But I'm sure someone in chat will say, "What are you talking about, mate?" It's instant. It will reverse it straight away. But from my understanding, it can, but it's probably risky to do so.
At that time, no one knew about Aegis unblockable setups. Everyone thought Urian was trash. Wow.
Yeah, even RX showed people the light.
Even based off what I could see from Urian in SF5, and then people telling me about how he worked in Third Strike, just by concept, I would never think this guy was rubbish.
Yeah.
Just because of the tool set. A mirror, something that preoccupies space, and you're going to be focusing on that, and he gets great options from that anyway. You can't be bad.
But in Street Fighter 5, the mirror is a V trigger.
Yeah.
So you have to take damage or you have to block. And
Or you-
in Third Strike, you can actually build it.
It was just actually meter, so
Yeah.
that's why it was really good.
So that's why even if you're you played Urien in Third Strike, because of the absence of the parry and the fact that it's not an actual tool or a super art for them.
No,
to use.
it's a separate gauge now.
Yeah.
It's on a separate gauge if you
So
want
it's
it.
quite a different character, but there's certain elements which are similar, certain target combos.
Oh, yeah, of
certain
course, of
setups,
course.
But overall, the whole character is just not the same.
Oh, there he goes. He gets the throw. He's gonna. I think he went for a setup there. I'm not sure if he can actually combo into the dangerous headbutt from that, but. Wow, Chun-Li's sweep looks so
probably looking
weird.
to do with the headbutt was to cross it over on the ground.
Oh, yeah, all right. You set up another mirror here. Oh, look at that.
4, that's 3 actually.
Damn. See, those are the kind of combos I'd like to see.
Oh, he just went for it. He saw the life.
Matt just
Point
done it.
blank.
He's like, wait, why am I trying to whiff punish and I can just chip this guy to death? The luxury of having chip. You don't have to think about earning your hit. You can just go for the chip damage. Alright, still post tech on Twitter. Damn.
Yeah, he's committed, mate.
I respect it, man. Look, that character has, Urien has a lot of depth.
Look, and within 15 seconds, where's his life gone? You only looked at your phone for
I
a
looked at it
moment.
for a split second. I looked up and Matt got baited. Look at that. Hold that. Yeah, hold that, Matt. Trying to pick top tiers, got up against a guy with main 0. Look at that. That was an absolutely emphatic round there from Killer 7. Despite him picking a teeth character. No, I'm kidding. That was actually really good though. Yeah, it wasn't the perfect. It looked like one, but Singo has been on. Farhan has been on. I don't think they've been on for this game.
I've not actually played, but I'm having so much fun gassing on this stream.
sharing your old stories.
On my old stories. No one listens to me anyway. I'm so glad for this opportunity. I'll be going home. I'll be watching the reruns every day. I'll be so gassed.
Oh,
That's
dear.
it.
You gotta love it. But no, it's good to have people that have been playing these games and they're actually a thing in the arcade.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to get our players right now who are playing, Street Fighter 5 or other fighting games come to place because they wouldn't really know what to do. They wouldn't be able to exploit what was good and bad about the games.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't be able to give us this insight.
Like with the home console versions, the added luxury, it's in the comfort of your own home.
Yes, of course.
You can lab it out. You can bring your mates around, have sessions. But
I wouldn't mind going into training mode for each of these games. I do like training mode in fighting games in general because I get to discover things and.
Well, you're
try
in
new
luck,
stuff,
mate, because
so-
Third Strike is one of the 4 games that has actually got a training mode. They've actually put it in there after fan requests.
Well, I'm surprised this game wouldn't have it because didn't this come out on 360 and PS3?
Yes, but they
didn't
were modified from console ports.
Okay.
This is they've actually used the ROMs from the original arcade,
and then just integrated the training.
and
mode
they've
in there, so-
integrated. They've done a.
Oh, nice parry there, and he's gonna kill him as well. Yo.
I don't know much about game development, but reverse engineering a game like this from the 90s is probably very difficult.
I imagine it wouldn't take that much work because the base, the foundation is already there. You're just adding to it.
The actual ROM, yeah.
Yeah, you're adding to it. So, and I think with any game that's being made, you wouldn't necessarily delete all the files that are made for it. So again, the base is there. Just work from there. All right, so Killer 7 is 2-1 up in this set right now. Matt has gone with the Akuma pick. This guy does not know what low tier is in these games, but
No, I mean, Matt is in for a rude awakening. I'm already calling it. Now, for people who don't know, Akuma, while he doesn't have EX moves, he's got very potent supers. He can confirm a multitude of moves. And actually, in this matchup, I don't know whether Matt knows.
Matt wouldn't know. Matt wouldn't know. I'm telling you, Matt's not going to know.
So I'm going to say this very quietly so not as to ruin Killer 7's chances. But he can actually spam Tatsu and cause Urien some absolute problems because it's...
yeah, someone said this is a bad matchup for Urien. Someone said this is a bad matchup for Urien.
But at the same time, in Third Strike, as you can see by that life bar there, one disadvantage that Akuma has got, he's got something called full body testicle syndrome. So if this geezer gets whacked once, that's it. His life is just bodied, mate. That's it.
The way he just put that into a sentence. I was like, wow.
Instantly, well, I could have said, oh, he takes a lot of damage, but
bleeds.
instantly the
He
man's
bleeds.
wind is taken out. He's on the floor. He's holding, he's crunched up. That's it. He's done. Look at his energy. He's already done.
Yeah, because Akuma's that kind of character. You're having that
High
much
risk.
of a
Oh, there we go.
flexi.
There's your Aegis.
Wow.
Allow your fireball.
Whoa.
Eat that headbutt. Get off. That's done.
I said, get off. You're going to shake his hand after that? No
Welcome
way.
to the world of Street Fighter 3.
Oh, God. What? That was nuts. That was insane. How did you guys see that? That was absolutely insane. I was like, well, actually, it wasn't insane. It was actually a pleasure to watch that.
Yep.
I mean, Killer 7 definitely knows his stuff. I can see why he loves Third Strike and not SF5, because he can't do that in SF5. But yeah, it's nice to watch you guys play the game, and obviously,
And hopefully, when some of the new school players see this collection, that they'll actually go back and say, you know what, I'm going to try these out. I want to see the history
that's what it's there for.
of where my character came from.
Well,
Now, for you Mika specialists in Street Fighter 5, oh, I love you dearly. I don't. But no, the amount of stress you Mika players have caused me online and at tournaments is ridiculous. But
that's what Mika does.
if you go back to Street Fighter Alpha 3, she's actually one of the worst characters.
That's
in the
what I've been
game.
told. Like the twins are telling me, good job on Capcom's part for reinventing the character entirely, because the way she plays in SF5, she never played like that in Street Fighter 3. Look, there's Farhan. He's back on
Yes.
stream. Someone did ask before, and they said, "Where is Farhan? You off?" Okay.
All right.
Oh.
So now we've got that example. We've got the OG, as in Mr. Vince Rakurai himself, been playing this game since it first came out. Had it on the Dreamcast, probably got the board at home. And then you've got the new school. Started off with Ultra Street Fighter 4, moved over to Street Fighter 5.
He's getting bodied right now by some Yun tactics here.
That's it. He has to pull out the big guns. He's already
Oh, nice
knows,
parry. And he didn't get the cancellation to the DP. I imagine Farhan wanted to do a DP there.
I mean, he knows Farhan's got very strong fundamentals on this, and he's not messing about pulling out the Yun. As you can see there, he's building up that meter in order to get that Genaijin. He's blocking really well at the moment.
Yeah, very good
Now,
blocks there.
if you look at his Genaijin bar there,
Done.
it's very short. He
It
only
is very
requires
short.
one, and depending on how you use the character, you can actually build more than one.
Okay.
And you can get up to 60 to 70% damage off one Genaijin combo from one confirmed.
Sounds fun. Oh, good parry.
Yeah, it's fun if you're doing it and you like to press buttons.
Oh, of course. But
It's not-
you can say that about for anyone in any fighting game. If you're
Yeah.
on offense doing all this like
Yeah,
madness
if you
on
have-
offense,
if you
it's
have to
fun.
if you have to hold it, it's
Never fun.
one of those ones.
Ask Abigail players, they'll tell you. Alright, goes to the empty jump. I think he tried to do empty jump throw
I
himself,
think-
but Rakurai a
That's
little bit
it.
step
Back
ahead.
lane, Genaijin. Taking him to the corner. Genaijin's run out, but he's still got the juggle.
Damn,
Missed the end.
16 here.
It's the end.
I miss
the end
I
there.
miss seeing those Genaijin combos actually. Alright, now let's
Vince
see if
is in
I
a bad way here.
was about to say let's see if I can keep him in the corner, but oh, the cross
That's
up
it.
dive kick and the overhead.
Resetted it. Oh, there we go.
Tactics.
Vince pulling it back.
Layers on layers on layers. Where do you block? Farhan looks confused. Wow, the crouching jab, and he's spacing himself as well, so he doesn't want the dive kick to connect.
No.
He wants
So-
it to whiff so he can get some sort of
So-
punish.
If you can see, he's laying on the dive kick pressure here. And he's only just finished that Genaijin combo.
Yeah.
7 seconds ago. Look where his bar is again now.
He's gonna get
He's
another
such a
one.
punk.
He might even get another 2 this round.
But at the same time, Ken has also got 3 stocks. of
Oh,
his
he got the
super.
confirmed good parry as well.
So Ken's got a lot of he's got a potential damage output as well if he gets all 3 stocks of the super.
Damn.
Vince takes it.
I'm not sure what Farhan tried to do, but it seems he just pressed buttons at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And he's mainly pressing buttons where Rakurai was in Genaijin. And that's one of the places where I presume you don't want to be pressing buttons, because you do, the guy, like you said, is going to take 60-70%.
Yeah.
So you don't really want to be doing that. Logan is not here today. I believe he has other matters to attend to. He's on holiday. Oh, okay. Logan's on holiday, I've been told. So he's not going to be here. I assume he may be back next week, or he might be back the week after. Next week. Okay. So Logan's getting himself a short break there. So shout outs to Logan Sama. Are we going to get any patches for lobbies and netcode? I do not know. The game has just been released. I think Capcom are just going to let things just rock for now. See what the overall feedback is, and they may make changes in the future. It is on PS4 now, so I'm sure they can make adjustments onto maybe patches or lobbies, but as Singo was saying before, these are based off of the old arcade ports, so they probably won't do it. Netcode they can do something about. Patches for the game, I don't think so.
I mean, with lobbies and systems like that, I mean, there's always revisions now and again. I mean, we've seen it with all the recent games as well.
Yeah, of course.
It just depends on whether it's an actual issue, and you know, if there's enough outcry about it, I'm sure the developers, you know, would do that. Because why wouldn't you want your game to do well online?
Well, of course.
Is that because these games, they'll live or die online if they're not successful.
Yeah, but because it's the day and age we're in the home consoles, online can dictate a lot of things about your game, make or break them indeed. We're going to the final round here. Let's see if Farhan can bring himself back to the set. He's building Mia. Now, do you build Mia off whiffing normals? Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
In Alpha 3, you'd actually build meter by whiffing throws. So if you see someone just catching air, they're not just doing it for no reason.
They're not whiffing and touching hot air. They are actually building meter for the greater good. Grenade is activated.
Already activated, just raw, just going for it.
But I like Farhan's trying to back off. But the thing is, I don't think you can ever run away from Yun.
No, I mean if he catches you out with just one low, he can just juggle you, and then that's the position you don't want to be in against a Yun.
Alright, good. He made that DP safe with the X fireball there.
Chopper gunner right out of the corner. He needs to. That's it.
Nice. That was really good. Now again, I'm seeing Farhan. He's parrying jump-ins. He's parrying the dive kicks, and he's going into crouching medium kick, but he's not cancelling into anything. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and say that's an execution error, because I know that's special cancelable. I know you can cancel.
Yeah, that's one of his greatest tool sets.
Yeah,
that you can confirm off lows.
And I like the fact he done something earlier as well. He done a DP, but to make it safe, he cancelled it into EX Fireball. And I can see why that is not Street Fighter 5.
And then actually, if you can see there, he actually went for a Kara SRK there, where you can actually hit man in the face with a light dragon punch and do it again.
How do you do it specifically? The input.
What you have to do is when you've done the light dragon punch, you have to cancel it into a crouching hard kick. And the frames, what happens is with the hard kick, he actually advances slightly forward. Okay. And then you cancel that with another SRK, and then that's it. It catches him.
Hence the Kara DP.
Yeah,
I like that.
It's difficult to do. It's not easy.
Does everyone have a Kara cancel in this game, or is it only down to specific characters?
Certain characters have it. I mean, like you have Kara throws as well.
Yeah, of course. I know about
and,
Kara
you know, that just advances characters. Sometimes it's more potent for certain characters than others.
Okay.
On certain characters, you don't even need to do the Kara SRK to catch them. Q is a very big body character, and you can just do that just by spamming SRK in the middle of the screen, and he will get caught in the middle of the screen and in the corner.
Someone's saying you have to Kara the second DP with sweep. Yep. I was explained.
So crouching hard kick, or I believe crouching medium kick, but I believe what the community like to use a hard kick because it's a.
Jones to UK. Yes, Singo is dropping the knowledge bombs because I'm very ignorant of this game. I know next to nothing about it. So
I don't know nothing either. I went on Wikipedia yesterday and studied hard. That's what happened.
Wow. If it was that easy, I could do it as well. But I need someone like Singo next to me explain how it works.
There's a wealth of resources now in comparison to some of these OGs and these new school players playing this game on stream for your viewing pleasure. I'm not that proficient, but I still enjoy the game. And
you learn over time.
You learn all the time. I'll still play. I was playing it yesterday.
That's good.
I was playing it even before the 30th anniversary collection came out.
Oh, it was even a thing.
I went to the tournament. I went to a tournament in France. I told my wife I was on a business trip, but I went to play Third Strike.
What a liar!
You gotta do this, man. You gotta do it.
Sorry, dear. It's like, where are you going, honey? Oh, a business trip. France. Business trip. It's a very important meeting.
Yeah.
So Third Strike, ladies and gentlemen. Right, where's the games at? Where the game's at?
We're on to the final round. Sorry, final game in this first of three.
I swear, I don't care what game Makoto's in. I just like watching this character. What's it called? Karakusa?
Yeah.
The guy was like, hey-ya!
So just grab man by the throat. That's it. That was actually probably based on...
My girl literally goes to the juggler and just flings in the air and does madness.
I actually saw that happen in chip shops. For people getting shaken down for their money.
Oh, God. People actually getting Karakusa grabbed in real life. How about that?
That's it.
How about that? But I mean, look, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a number of people streaming it. I know Tyrant UK was streaming it earlier. Yep. I reckon James Chen will do it.
Yep.
Ultra David maybe. A lot of the US iconic figures, they'll stream it as well.
people are spoiled for choice. I mean, you got every single iteration of Street Fighter 2.
Now,
Every single iteration of Street Fighter 3.
I want to ask a serious question, and this is for people in the chat as well. Are we going to see a resurgence in various scenes, or is it just like a temporary revival?
I mean,
this is just a personal question.
I mean, in terms of resurgence, obviously there will be a lot more players to the game. History is just going to be history repeating itself. When the original Anniversary Collection came out in 2004 on the Xbox.
Okay.
The reason that it flourished is because it was one of the first Street Fighter games that had online ability on a home console.
Yes.
The only other game that had it before then was Capcom vs SNK 2.
CVS 2. The game everyone thought they could play, and they knew the soundtrack when they only knew 2 soundtracks.
And what happened there is that it breathed new life into the game. And, you got these bedroom champs. They're thinking, hang on. You know what?
I know those bedroom warriors.
The bedroom champs. They think, you know what? I'm going to go down and, give some of these OGs some grief at Trocadero or any other arcade establishment at the time. And they're in for a rude awakening. I'm
seeing a lot of people saying it's temporary. Someone said nostalgia is temporary. I actually like the way that was put, so I might actually note that down in my phone. Just a general speech or general phrase to say in general. But nostalgia. People saying this resurgence as well.
I mean, even today, there's tournaments. I mean, at VSF in July 20th. Was it 20th of July?
20th of July
to the 22nd.
21st, 22nd. Yep.
Birmingham at Millennium Point. They're actually having a Super Turbo tournament of legends. Yeah. What am I playing?
Well, they just want you to play properly.
Okay.
If you want to jump on and play, you can. Or you comfortable in that seat. He seems mad comfortable in that seat. He's like looking at himself in the mirror. Or the screen, I should say. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. This is the 30th anniversary special here at WSO. If you haven't picked up the game, it is out today. It is May 29th, so be sure to pick it out. Digital or physical copy. It's on your screens right now. I'm going to keep advertising it till you people in the chat tell me that you've got it. There's 12 arcade classics, including the 1987 original. You go online with Hyper Fighting, Super Turbo, Alpha 3, and Third Strike. You can collect those ranked match points. Everybody loves those numericals next to their name online when they're playing fighting games. I don't, but
it's only come out today, so if you want to get some cheap thrills, get some cheap points today, there's going to be a vast pool of players that are picking up this game today.
I'm pretty sure the OGs, they'll go, I can't really get to a Super Diamond or Grandmaster on Street Fighter 5. Let me get to the equivalent on Third Strike, on Alpha 3.
It's actually belts. It's not like
is it belts?
It's belts, yeah. So
that sounds better than Grandmaster Diamond, Super Diamond, all this nonsense. But
how far does it go now?
It goes to Grandmaster. So I've got another question as well, because I know there was an exhibition that happened. I'm not sure if it was over at Combo Breaker or a tournament before that. If Capcom were to put because nowadays for fighting games, when it comes out, there's an expectancy now. So it's like, new fighting games come out, where's the tour? Where's the Grand Tour? Where's the prize pool? Yeah. So let's hypothetically speak, if Capcom were to inject prize money into this game, how do you think that work? How do you think that would work out?
I mean,
do you think it'd be good for you guys? Would it bring a new influx of players? I mean, having a huge prize pool for ST would be absolutely hilarious.
I mean, when you bring money into the equation,
philosophy changes.
Exactly.
Philosophy changes.
Sometimes it's the motivation that someone needs to pick the game. But then at the same time, this game's been out for 24 years. Well, ST, for example, has been out for 24 years. Mm-hmm. Back in the old days, it was very difficult to... If you didn't see the tech yourself, you didn't know about it until someone did it to you.
Right.
Now you've got tournaments every week, even for the old,
like we were saying before,
even for the old games. And there's a wealth of knowledge there. You got FAQs, you've got people who are doing training sessions on Twitch, and you've also got YouTube videos of matches, tournament videos, and some people like.
There's literally like a myriad of options of resources to work with.
They'll X-copy what they see on screen and try and make it work. I mean, say what the OGs want about some of the new school players, but I have found myself, as we've seen earlier with Farhan, that
it's doable.
Execution is doable.
It's doable.
It's not a problem. Execution is not a problem. Even if people say Street Fighter 5 has got lax, execution, there are these players that have played the Ultra Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, and they have been able to go back.
But to me, that's a clear indication that they're just passionate about fighters in general.
Yeah.
If you give them the game and told them how to play it, or give them new innovative ideas, I'm pretty sure they'd be able to integrate that.
But then on
within a
the
week.
flip side as well, I know some OG players that can't move forward. They're stuck in
They
those
can't
old
move
games.
forward, or they don't want to. There is a substantial difference in that, and to me, it sounds like they're being very stubborn and don't want to move forward.
They're stubborn, and then there's also, it's difficult to get out of certain habits if you've seen it for so many years.
But it's not a thing of it's the inability of not moving.
No,
but
no.
literally, as you just said, it's like people don't want to break out of these habits and what
that's
they've
not the case.
invested
Not
so
the case
much time
for,
into.
Yeah, not the case for everyone, but you do see it where there's just local legends that only play one particular version of a game.
That's true. Last level boss saying just study frame data. A lot of people do not like to study frame data.
Yeah, myself included. I play from the heart, and just looking at frame data just gives me headaches. But I know it's a useful tool for the scientists.
It's not okay. I wouldn't say studying frame data is not intimidating because numbers are there and they're using a basic format, I should say. It's not like, I'm trying to really explain it. It's nothing out of the ordinary. All the basics you learned in mathematics in high school, you can apply it to frame data.
Yeah, definitely.
If you love numbers, then I don't see a reason why you wouldn't love studying frame data. And it gets you to see the game in a different light and in a deeper perspective. It's like it's not just the aesthetics on the screen. It's like, oh right, so there's numbers here, there's numbers there, there's numbers everywhere on the screen.
I mean, as you were saying, it's Street Fighter 5. It's one of those games where
Street Fighter 5 is
you
all
need
about
to
numbers.
know those numbers.
If you don't know the numbers, boy, good luck winning.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
No, I'm definitely with you on that. But as I was saying earlier, it's like in the olden days, you didn't have that ability. You didn't have the frame data.
You didn't have that.
You just go based on heart, just what you saw. I mean, before is nowadays everyone knows about startup.
Okay, he's up now. So you're gonna have to cut up our conversation. We can have this conversation later.
Every day, any day, mate.
He's gonna tell me about everything and anything regarding the old days. I tell you, one of my favorite things about today's little special we're having here at WSO Sessions, celebrating the 30th anniversary, is I think I've actually noted down on my phone how many times these guys have said back in the old days. God damn.
Hey, look, we have to deal with like Mark and Richard every Tuesday evening. I hear that
we gotta
all the
hear
time.
that all the time. But
Back
then,
in my day.
it's when you got a flock of them coming in and they all say it in different tones and different acts. Like, back in my day, it's like, well, we're not in your day, mate. It's 2018.
Yep.
R.I.P. headphone user. I do apologize, but it's the 30th anniversary collection. We're in 2018 and people are still complaining about Bison. You gotta love it. From ST, of course. But hey.
There's always at least one character to complain about in any game.
Look, people just like to complain in
if
general.
there wasn't, then well, you got to have like complaints somewhere.
It's 2018. We still got these old people.
Capcom likes to feel that we cater to a wide variety of gamers, so we also like to cater for the complainers as well. So like,
Do you know
put
what?
powerful characters in these games, so you have something to complain about.
I am going to get a t-shirt. I will wear it at probably the next big event for Street Fighter 5. I'm going to get it. Actually, I'm going to try and get it to say "Back in my day." And I want all the old people to come and watch.
Oh my god! There was a.
Oh look, it's Oro. What? Back in my day?
There was a comment on a recent Reddit thread that popped up on what's the Street? No, I think it might have been the Arcappa. Like I read. I don't normally read the Arcappa threads.
Of course you don't.
And then it said something. What is it? It said, I just trying to remember exactly what it. But oh yeah, that was it.
I've got a screenshot if you want.
It's like my new, what is it like? All right, please bring it up. I want to make sure I get this.
I've got something. Actually, I might have screenshot the wrong one.
It was literally my quote of the year.
Wait. No, I've got the wrong one. Was it they complained about Balrog?
Yeah, no. Okay, so basically, all the twins they were referring to on Equal Media. They said all the twins do all day is play hyper fighting and complain about Balrog.
That's all.
I literally wanted that quote on a T-shirt. That was amazing.
So, guys, if you ever,
I'll make it.
If you ever get the chance to meet Unequal Media,
I'll make it.
The twins in person, all they do is complain about.
All they do is play hyper fighting and complain about Balrog. That's literally their mission
statement. I don't
statement.
even play hyper fighting. Get your facts straight, mate.
Tell the guy put down Reddit, boss.
Oh yeah, I don't go on Reddit, but like I got informed of this thread, but I had to check it out.
We've got proof.
It delivered. That one comment delivered.
So, people in the chat, give me a little rundown on Oro, because I actually don't know a lot about Oro. I know a little bit about his lore. I know he sealed away his arm because he was too strong.
Yeah, he's like one of the most, in terms of like canon, he's one of the most powerful characters.
He sealed one of his arms because he was too strong.
He's like a hermit, like a senin or something like that.
Yeah.
And so he's like 200 years old or something ridiculous.
I think in the story, I know I have it in
200
Street
years
Fighter.
old, which is still younger than some of the players we have there this evening.
Right, Oro will come to SF5. He'd look really cool in SF5, to be fair. I know he had a fight with Makoto and Ibuki. I think in his story, I have one of the comics, and he had a fight with one of them.
He's in the what is it? Is it the Ryu or like Akuma manga, whatever it is, and he's like Ryu's sensei.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
So he's top tier. He's got some cool character-specific unblockables. I think I did see them at
Yes, he landed it. That's gonna kill.
Oh, he's got him. Wow.
Yes.
Oro is an ugly female. Wow. Thank you, State Nemesis. If you couldn't tell, Oro is.
He has a lot of pets as well. Like it's the
I mean,
the previous games, he's got like a pet turtle and a pet dog.
Oh, he's got a pet turtle.
Yeah, it's pets.
Back in Oro's day, yes.
Yeah, that's a new quote.
That's what all
Back
you
in Oro's day,
old people should. No, I'm kidding. I'm not.
I used to have to put rocks in the arcade machine and it would work.
We don't discriminate out here. I'm not ruling out old people in general. It's just that when I play fighting games and people who have at least 15 years above me, that's all I ever hear coming out of their mouths, just to have a footing in the argument, shall we say.
Generations and years to come will have to listen to this kind of like.
I'm not assuming
banter.
genders. Someone in the stream chat said Oro is an old lady, basically.
I have one of the Udon World Warriors encyclopedia, whatever books with her, and it says quite clearly that Oro is male.
I've got the what have I got? I've got Street Fighter Legends for Chun-Li, Ibuki, and Sakura, and I think Oro showed up in Ibuki's one.
Quite possibly, that makes sense.
That's where I saw it.
Yeah.
Well, that's where I saw Oro. But I do know he sealed away one of his arms. That's it.
Yeah.
From what people tell me, gameplay-wise,
he brings the other one out.
Yeah, for what people tell me, gameplay-wise, he's a very strong character, very top tier. Thank you guys in the chat for telling me that.
I really want to see his super art where he grabs you and then goes up into the air and you don't see him for like 2 seconds and he pile drives you down.
I'm sure Shingo
if you're taking requests and want to pick that one, please land it on random Agile. Please, I want to see that super art. That is the best super art where he grabs him and then it's just ridiculous high throw.
Or for SF5, I'm sure Matt can email his superiors and they may be able to discuss it.
I think my emails generally go to the spam folder at the moment.
Wow, how nice.
They're busy guys. They're developing games.
I mean, look, man, they're celebrating this. Cody's on the horizon.
Yes, yeah, true.
That was a really good trailer, by the way.
Oh,
Shout out to Kenny Omega.
I told you the next one was going to be like the hypest one yet.
No, when I watched that trailer, I'm like, now I know why Matt was always talking about Kenny Omega and Cody in the same sentence. I was like, God damn it. That was really good, though. Props to all the guys involved in that. It might have, you know.
All right. I want Shingo to win this. I want to see if he'll pick the... Does anybody know which super art it is where he does the crazy grab and then just like launches you into the air?
You know what? Someone actually did rule that out. I actually respect that. Someone said careful because you'll say back in my day and you'll be that age saying back in
it happened to me one day. It happened to me one day.
Do you know what? But I'll say back in my day, Rainbow Mika could do command grab loops.
Okay, apparently EX Super Art 1 is the big boy grab. EX Super Art 1 is the big boy grab. So let's see if we can get that. Is he going to kill?
Is that big man things? Is that a big man grab? I don't think he's
Alright, please, I want to see EX Super Art 1 and land that grab.
Nah, but apparently,
please.
EX SA1 is the big boy grab.
I don't know what it means by EX.
Big man grab. Big man things. Alright, listen, big man. Alright. Nah, pick Aura. Just keep picking Aura. I think people want to see Aura.
Yeah, Super Art. I mean...
I think he's still deciding what he wants to pick, to be honest.
Is he going to go one? Can we see it? Yes. All right. Is he going to do it?
Well, I think it's a special
instantly
request.
win the set if you land it.
Look,
instantly
man,
win.
It was a specific request from you, so I'm pretty sure he can do it.
Those look like Violent King colours.
They are. Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
that is
really
Violent
cool.
King colours. Yeah, of course. Pick Elena. I'm not sure if anyone can play Elena. out of the third strike players, but I'm not too
Okay,
sure.
EX Supers refer to Oro doing his super art with all 3 buttons. He's the only character that has this, if I recall correctly. Alright, shout out to Dude Master Supreme for that information. So it's like an EX Super, apparently.
Okay.
I know, what is it? Akuma has his, what is it? He's got the down 3 punches where he does like Raging Storm.
Raging Storm!
And then he's also got...
Wrong game, mate.
I know, but like, I think he borrowed it.
Did you get it? Oh, he got it! Ah!
There we go, and then bosh!
Wow.
There we go.
Can I just say something?
Clip that now.
So, how did Random Hajil not actually see the intention behind that?
I'm just gonna assume he let him land it just
He
because
probably
of, which I respect. I respect that.
Because come on, when someone can't do a 720 on the ground, they're gonna jump and input it so it comes out when they're on the ground. But he done it for the people at home, so you guys
I
got to
respect
see it.
Yeah.
Can you imagine how that looked like in SF5? That looked really cool. In
That would
SF5,
look amazing.
actually.
Yeah. Literally, just go up to like the Dubai stage and then just go all the way back down again.
Oh, that'd be nuts. Seismic toss all over again?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Oro stealing them.
All right. He's going to maybe try and set up a legit one now.
Probably. Oh, wait.
Oh, no, that's a shame. Can you combo that? Please, no.
I hope not.
I don't think so.
I hope not. You'd have to scale the damage tremendously, though.
All right. Still in it.
Tiny
Yeah, the
taunted
taunts actually do
him.
stuff in this game. The taunts do stuff. Can you chip out? No.
He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
Oh, DP! Yeah.
Yeah, that was a trap.
Yeah.
That was a trap.
Yeah, because the taunts, like, if you do Kenny, like, buffs his next attack or something? I'm not entirely sure.
Okay.
But I know if you do use taunts, they have, like, different effects.
I'm pretty sure someone clipped the Oro Super.
I'm sure, yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone did it. Look, you'd be surprised at how many people actually clip things on Twitch streams nowadays. Someone's probably clipped it.
He got it!
And he got it
as
again.
As a punish. Legit punish.
That
Look at
did-
the damage.
That did bit.
You have, like, the swish at the end.
Well, wait, he's finding himself trapped in the corner right now.
Yeah, okay, we go.
That's punishable. Yeah, that should have been punishable.
Nice tech.
Right in your face.
Hadouken. Oh, 2 hits. I wasn't put in. Dead.
Yeah,
Going to the final game.
He didn't block, so...
I think he's going to pick his legit stuff now. No, he's
we'll
giving
see.
us the showcase. He's giving us the showcase. Now
He's
it's
giving
time-
you the showcase.
Well, yeah, well.
You
what I
wanted
wanna
to see it.
I remember the Third Strike Online Edition trailer.
Uh-huh.
Like, that was like the part where the music stops and then they drop the beat when he lands.
Actually, right, there is a trial mode in this game, isn't there?
No, I don't think so.
Is there not a trial mode?
No. That's
Isn't there something in this game where there's
Oh,
a
you're talking about the
no,
bonus stages.
There's a
where
specific
you parry the ball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember now because a friend of mine done it at my house.
Yeah, Sean.
There's a specific challenge where you have to parry Oro's orb, I think.
Oh, you can change the levels, can't you?
I think so.
I don't know how you do it because like, it's always level 2 Sean when I play for arcade mode, but apparently you can change it.
Someone tell me in the chat. I must be. It's either I'm flipping daydreaming or whatever. I'm pretty sure there's a challenge in this game where you have to parry Oro's like giant orb or something. That's a bonus stage. Okay, thank you.
Is that separate to Sean's? What is it? Parrying the balls of Sean, or is it just like another one?
Sean throwing basketballs at you.
Maybe you have to like do a.
I remember because people friends of mine used to bring Third Strike over and they just played it at my house, or they loaded it up on my 360 and just played it randomly, and I was like, turn it off. But
So you know what it is? Everyone can hear me.
Okay.
So during the loading of the bonus stage, you hold down, light punch, medium kick, and hard punch together.
right,
Okay, the classic costume one. Yeah.
No, but it does something to the bonus stage.
Okay.
it does something to the bonus stage.
And that means you can go parry Oro's like super stuff instead.
Tell you what,
Yeah.
try
Yeah,
at home
Dude
later.
Master Supreme. That's what I'm probably thinking of. I do remember that happening. Oh, what was he? He's got rocks. Wow, this guy's nuts. He's just bringing random debris on screen. That combo is mad. 30 hit combo. You're mad.
I know like Oro's got some like combo where you kind of like you knock him in the air, then launch
Wow.
him again, knock him in the air, launch him again, like just repeatedly over and over.
Oro looks gassed.
All right, are we sticking with the first strike, or are we going to go to hyper fighting now?
Oro looks gassed. That is mad. Oro
People asking-
looks sick.
Tengu's asking, does the cheat still work on Alpha 2 to pick either of you? Yes, it
Yes,
does.
it does.
Because
Done it earlier.
Random Hajiro did it to me earlier.
All right, so we've showcased some Third Strike.
We have.
What else have we played? Alpha 2, Alpha 3,
Yep.
ST.
Yep. Are we going to go for
What
some
are the
hyper
gentlemen
fighting now?
playing now? Because we got to give these guys the luxury of picking the game that they want to play. Okay.
Hyper fighting. Okay, we're going to go even more old school.
Hyper fighting. So
The most.
who wants to shed some light for me on hyper fighting? Because again, I've only dabbled like 1 or 2 games in this
It's
collection.
the
but
final version of like the original CPS1 versions of Street Fighter 2
Okay.
before they did the upgrade on the CPS2 with Super Street Fighter 2 and then Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. I think it's so obviously you don't have the super meter because that was only introduced in Super Turbo.
Yep.
And I just think everything does insane damage and it's even more broken.
Absurdity at its finest. So we're going to get hyper fighting loaded for you guys right now. We're going to have more old people playing games for you. How about that? No, I'm kidding. These guys know this game way better than me.
All of these guys have been exhumed today.
I mean,
Ready
look,
to go.
like I was saying to the chat before, at least one thing I have noticed, and I think several people have noticed it now because I mentioned it earlier, is at least these guys are having fun. With Street Fighter 5, you don't tend to see the smile.
Like,
you see the agony.
Look at these portraits.
Hey, they look really cool. And we're playing on the high-rolling casino stage.
Oh my god,
This is fun.
This is insanely old school.
Hey, listen, Singo knows how to maintain a beard. Shout outs to anyone that knows how to maintain a proper beard, because I cannot do it. All I get is stubble and bum fluff. That's all I get.
I think Logan has the same trouble. He says that he can't manage the beard.
I can't do it. Just can't do it. Just get rid of it. Someone gave me the Ugandan Knuckles emo. Wait till I see you. Shout outs to thank you. Oh, man. All right, so okay, it's gonna be Ken versus Guy. I swear, no matter what game Ken is in, Mark will just play him.
People are asking, is Alpha 2 like 02 Alpha or the original Alpha 2? If that's still seem like Alpha Gold, then this is definitely the original one.
I think it's the original one.
It is the original one.
Yeah, I think it's the original one.
Yeah.
Wow, that suplex did a ton of damage. Sonic Boom. And you know,
Boom.
I like. Do you know what? Do you know what I like about this game? Oh wait, let me see if someone dies. I need to wait till someone dies.
They get knocked out. They don't die.
But they get knocked out, whatever. Right, yes, it's this one. Do you know what?
Recovery.
Right, can you guys hear me in the other room? You can't you? All right, here we go. Alright, put the camera on me.
That was laboured.
Do you know what they did? They do it all the time. I love that. Sometimes I'm playing Street Fighter 5. I always do it as well.
It's definitely echoed. They made the most of the sound chip in the CPS1.
That was some of the best sound effects I have
original
ever
Jammer
heard.
arcade board.
Let's do it in the chat. Listen, I swear, that sound effect is some of the best sound effects I've ever heard in a video game. That's the most over-exaggerated sound effect. I'll keep doing it every time they
It's
die.
because it's slow-mo, isn't it? Like, they always get, like, the last hit's, like, just splash.
Wait for it. Look, why are you DPing in his face with no remorse? Why are you doing that?
Because it's Mark.
I don't
This is how
like
he beats his brother.
the way Mark plays fighting games is absolutely
Very disrespectful.
interesting. Now Mark's cussing. Oh, damn.
Oh, man. It just looks so old. I mean, the upgrade to Super was just quite substantial in terms of graphics.
If I tried for a BAFTA, I probably wouldn't win one, to be fair. I just like that sound effect from Street Fighter. I'm waiting for... Oh, wait. Is this the game where Zangief, if he SPDs you 3 times, you're pretty much knocked out? Is that the one? Or is it 2?
Probably even 2.
I think it's 2.
Stunned.
Or is it? Yeah, it's 2 of the stun, right?
Yeah.
I think it is. Look at these sound effects.
They're all the same. They're just slightly sped up and short.
These sound effects.
What year did this one come out? Is it like 93?
It was probably out before I was born.
I'm going to say 93, I guess.
All right. DP'd again. I'm just waiting for Singo to SPD. He's going to do it? He's not going to do it.
Oh, he tried.
Okay,
He tried.
See the Easter egg, everyone? Red Fireball.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
I see
so-
it. Yeah,
I mean, they never come out.
the damage is random. The stun is random. RNG in this game must be nuts. Oh wow. That did a lot of damage.
We don't even have a combo counter, huh?
No, we don't.
No.
Hey, look, why? He's just doing DPs in his face. No trouble. Not caring. And it's working. Oh, there's a stun. Wow, he tried. Oh,
That's gonna
wow.
hurt.
Wow, that SPD did bare. Oh my
Low.
god.
Oh, nice. Okay, DPs. That's not going to work. Oh, that was a meaty DP so that he wouldn't get punished. And again.
And he's not dead yet.
You
Yeah,
went.
good.
He
Yeah,
overextended.
good.
He
No.
overextended.
Put the camera on Mark. Put the camera on Mark real quick. Good. That's why you shouldn't do DPs in people's faces all the time.
Don't do that.
Good.
Listen to your t-shirt.
See, this is what I mean. If you give him the luxury of doing that all the time, look that situation right there. That'll get you killed in tournament.
Yeah.
Stop doing random DPs in people's faces.
Chop.
Oh god, that's hilarious to watch though.
Who's the most broken character in Hyperfight?
Neaty DP into deep is a thing. Yeah, I've been told by some of the old school guys here. I just don't like the way it looks, but who am I to tell them what not to do?
Yoga Fire.
So what? Who's the most broken character in
this one,
Hyperfight?
I'm asking Richard. Richard, who is the most broken character in Hyperfight? Is it Sagat?
I don't know. A lot of them are broken.
Basically, they're all broken.
They're all broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's broken.
Balance wasn't a thing in '93.
Probably wasn't a thing till like SF4. I like some pancake.
If it looked cool, it went in the game.
Probably. Oh,
Sure.
lovely bait. He's just
okay,
again.
catching those limbs. Dead. Yeah.
I swear,
It's always Baker.
Mark and Richard love their dragon punches. Now, do you know what? You guys would actually be really sick if instead of doing it like too preemptively, you'd wait just a second longer. They're doing it way too early.
They're not patient enough for that.
Nah, they're not. They just do it.
Yeah.
You do the hit and hope DP.
Yeah.
I think we have to train them how to bait.
Oh my god, here we go. Comes the nonsense.
Oh, he's stunned. Wow, I didn't even know he got stunned. But yeah, Singo was telling me about that before. It's like with the stun in this game, you couldn't tell if they were stunned unless they actually got up and were standing. There's no clear indication that they're going to get stunned. So you just have to know when they get stunned, basically. Because I know in SF4 when they got stunned, even when you knocked them down, you could see the skulls when they got up.
Yeah.
But in this game, you had to wait till they were standing up to see it. Blank is one of the most broken characters. Blank is straight shocking. Yeah, someone knows. Elliot Rodriguez, you know that video. I like some pancake.
Come on, someone put Sagat. I want to see Tiger.
Nah,
Uppercut.
you're doing it wrong. It's Tiger.
That's pretty good, actually. I'll give you that.
Do you know what? That sounds like a broken record or like some voice you'd get on your phone.
Are they taking requests? Is that what Mark's going to do? He's going to pick Sagat.
Oh, is he doing it? I don't know. Oh, pick that stage. No, that one. Yeah, Thailand. Yeah, that one.
Right one.
Yes. Pick that one.
That's Bison's one, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Pick that one. I like this music too. Pick Sagat. What are you doing?
Come on, just do it. Oh, man.
Jesus Christ. Don't make me come in that room.
Oh, I do like this music.
Yeah, I love this music.
Yeah.
Tiger.
Uppercut. Did he say Tiger knee? Because the knee was just Tiger.
Oh my god. I love this. The sound effects and the voice in this game are,
uppercut.
they are brilliant.
The uppercut.
I love it. Do you know what you should do? Okay, this is a personal request, right?
There we go.
When Sagat comes out in SF5, damage! Look, when Sagat comes out in SF5, can you give him a voice acting option to get this back? Please.
Oh my god.
Please. Anyone from Capcom US
As a
or
pre-order
Capcom
bonus.
Japan.
As a pre-order
When
bonus.
Sagat comes out, please give him the option to get this voice package back. That would be so sick.
A friend of mine used to think it was fiber.
Can you imagine?
Fiber uppercut.
Fiber uppercut. This is so sick. I'd be laughing at this. Oh my god.
Is this like in every version of Street Fighter 2? Is it still the Tiger knee motion to do Tiger knee, or is it as any of them have a DP motion?
It might be but Tiger knee was a DP motion.
It's a Tiger knee motion. It's like a fireball and then up.
Oh no, sorry. I was thinking about his actual.
So wait,
move.
Richard, does any of them have the fireball motion? It's always Tiger knee. Okay.
Yeah, so is it Dude Master Supreme? Thank you. Yep, Tiger knee motion there. Tiger uppercut.
Yeah, apparently all of them up forward.
Right, what are we watching there? Okay. Someone's sending me some tweets. I think it's... Oh, shout out to James Banks. Sending me a tweet there about 30th anniversary edition. What, someone got up? Is Mark fed up? Is he giving up? Is Mark fed up? Yeah, he's fed up. Tiger.
Maybe we need to see the Dragon's face show from Street Fighter 1.
Oh, what? Put them on ST?
Street Fighter 1.
Oh, have you two played SF1?
That's how we're going to close out. That's how we're going to close out the show. We're going to let Richard's final chance to redeem himself in Street Fighter 1.
So
we're going to try it.
Moby asks, "Is this a full price game?" I want to say it's £30.
Let me just check Amazon because, like, people tell me the price.
Yeah, but that's a physical copy on Amazon, though, and it's cheaper anyway.
But then you can share it with your friends. Like, say someone else has got like a Switch and you don't.
A physical copy.
Yeah, physical copy. That's why I always get Switch games.
I bet that guy's asking for PS4. Moby, what are you asking for? It's not 60. It can't be 60. It's not 60. It's
not 60.
It's $40 US. Yeah, so it's cheaper.
I'm looking at UK prices, pound sterling right now. So I'm going to put Street Fighter. See what comes up. Oh, there we go. It's in one of the early searches.
30th anniversary edition. Pick yours up now, and maybe.
So, currently on Amazon in the UK, the PS4 version is £25.
Yes, there you go. Yeah.
And the 30th anniversary collection is currently unavailable because they must have sold out.
Wow. Yeah, $29.99 on Steam. I could see that. Thank you, Naruto Uzumaki.
And let me
I'd
just
like some pound cake.
let me see where the cheapest place to get a Switch one is.
I swear, people's interpretations as to what the characters were actually saying in these games is hilarious.
Fiber uppercut.
Fiber uppercut. I like this music too. Yeah, you got fiber uppercut. You got I'd like some poon cake.
All right, apparently, what was it? Game, it's $44.99 on the Switch.
Wow.
Smith's Toys is $36.99. So I'm guessing around. You're probably not going to find it cheaper than $35.
Someone said, "Jammers, please." I choked on an Ori. It's because when I hear the Tatsumaki, I remember my friend showed me that video years ago, and I asked him, "Why are you watching stupid videos?" And he goes, "But that's what Ken says. Oh, that's what these guys say in the old Street Fighter games." And when you actually listen, it's like it really does sound like that. And I'm like, never again.
What do you think he sounds like? I wasn't listening.
It goes, "I'd like some poon cake."
Oh, right, yeah.
But he says it
Random things.
This is so joke. Can we get this stage back in Street Fighter 5 as well, please?
Lots of requests to see.
Yeah, I'm giving you bare demands.
I still think the one in Alpha 2 is the best one. That would be my personal
I want
pick.
this
I want the
stage.
lightning stage. Or maybe we could have this. We could combine the two. Lightning in the background of this stage.
Who's we? You can combine the two. You have the power to tell Capcom Japan and the US.
I can convey a message. That's as much as I can do.
That's better than nothing. That's better than nothing.
Tiger need to end it. No, he just paused.
See, and the thing is, once you hear some of these misinterpretations to what the characters say, it will never leave your head again.
Does Sagat have invulnerable? I'm pretty sure all the DPs in this game are invulnerable.
I think they are. Yeah. Why do you think Why do you think Mark was doing it on people's wake up? Because they couldn't do anything about it.
I think he was trying to do fireball and just got DP by accident.
Mark's execution isn't that bad. He just wants to DP people in the face. No respect.
I'm pretty sure Barrock's still good in this one.
I believe so.
Why are we picking like the? I want to hear Ken's stage.
Why do you want to hear Ken?
Because we got two Kens on the screen.
Nah. All you got to hear is what he says when he does Tatsumaki. Everyone listen.
Tatsumaki Perkin.
Wow, what an anti-air.
Ooh, a jab. All the way back to 1993, anti-air jab.
So, did these guys... see, I can't comprehend what some of these guys are doing right now. Is it okay to just do an airborne Tatsumaki across the screen and not worry about it?
Like, there's no low trajectory. They just keep going.
Yeah, but you're saying... Richard, you're saying yes, but I'm seeing both of them get anti-aired by DPs. Free damage.
Doesn't matter. Just do it.
Damn. That's why I'm a smarter player than you, Richard.
And just DP. Just DP. Look, I don't want.
Well, look, I tell people not to do this, but I'm the same person that told Daigo not to flash kick and he flash kicked.
Oh, that was nice. Was that Tatsumaki at the start? I can't remember.
I believe it was.
It was, yeah. That was nice execution.
They
That's
just
like the most
YOLO.
advanced combo.
Mighty N7. You clearly play Mass Effect, but I am seeing that now.
Oh, that was sick. Look at that round. That was insane.
Wow. Did Rockrai just look over to him and said, "Sit down"?
It was
This
almost
is my
perfect.
game.
I don't even remember him getting a hit.
Did he just look at him and say, "Sit down"? Hey, Singo, you're lucky that was free. That didn't cost you any money. That was, look, I know that would have been a very...
He said, "That's busted."
That's busted. Oh, he did.
That's busted.
Alright, look, I'm telling you, if I was to commentate this game in a tournament, I'd probably be doing a lot of cussing, to be fair. But again, I'm from a younger generation, so I didn't have to deal with this. Especially paying money.
All right, here we go, Chun-Li.
Wow.
Chun-Li's pretty much good in any game around this era.
I think I'd like to... I can make a catalogue of all these guys' faces.
Does Chun-Li have a fireball in this one?
Kikoken.
Or was that something she got later?
I think she had Kikoken in this one.
She got what? What?
Look at it, it's Yoga Flame. Yoga Flame.
Oh.
So Yoga Fire.
Like a key blast.
Yoga
Well,
Fire.
that definitely does not look like a Kikoken.
What move did she get in CPS2 one? She got like a new move. Oh wait,
She got Blade Kick.
that was it.
Yeah, and a real fireball. Not Yoga Fire.
Man, they were really
that looks like something else. Wake up anti-air throw. I mean, this game is nuts. Look at that. He's licked off like 7 DPs.
I mean, if it works, keep doing it, man.
That one worked, but
I mean, like they recover pretty much instantly, so it's just like
I'm just watching DPs just... Oh, God. Were you guys too spoiled, or was I put in a generation where if you do that kind of thing, you can't do it? What the? They're just throwing DPs out. And it's
They
like,
are.
Bare DPs, I know. It looks like such haphazard and untidy gameplay. But then again,
It was a very experimental time.
where's the crush counters? This game don't need crush counters. This game definitely
Come on, why is
does
he
not
not
need crush counters.
reversing, man? This is ridiculous.
Behave. These guys had to down.
Again.
Listen, one thing I commend these guys for, these guys had to hold down back like real men. There was no defensive mechanic
There's
bar
no
down.
parry,
back.
there's no alpha counter. You just got a block, even if it's an unblockable. Which it could very well be in this game.
Was that Bow Wow? No, it wasn't.
Oh my god! He still remembers how to do all this stuff.
Is he going to shake his hand? Don't shake his hand. Oh,
Don't
for
shake his
God,
that was
God damn it, he shook his hand.
scumbaggery at its finest.
All right. So there's Rokurai right there. He wins the set. I mean, like Richie was saying, this guy's good at all of the games that were being played.
All right, I'm
Over the
going to
course of
ask
the
the
day.
stream chat. Like, we're gonna close it on like Street Fighter with between Mark and Rich, like as we started it. But if
Okay.
does anybody want to see another one of the games that we haven't showcased yet before we go to the Street Fighter 1 showcase? I want to see in the stream Second
see-
Impact. We did try a little bit of Second Impact. We could do some more of that. So Second Impact is the first vote. Any other votes?
I see man like Hurricane. Shouts to Hurricane and congrats on that Gfinity win earlier in the week. Good sir, Uncle Claude. You're not alone in that opinion. Commentate constant DPs, especially random ones. I would. Okay. Hear me out. Because I'm a younger player, right? And that is acceptable. And because Matt was saying, and the
Alright.
twins have been telling me as well.
Pick Second Impact. I
Is
know
that
you
what they
guys
want?
don't play, but like just for like the shits and giggles, whatever. Please
Wow.
pick Second Impact.
All right, pick it
Yep.
up. But yeah, as I was saying,
We
it's-
started with Alpha 2, so we've already done some Alpha 2. People were asking that. We did that at the start.
So just pick Second Impact, then Street Fighter 2 Second Impact.
And then we'll go to the widescreen, of course. Like, they want to show off the widescreen version.
Give us the widescreen, Richard. Give us the widescreen.
Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Jammers.
So I already said
No
it. It should
problem.
still be there. I said it when we did it earlier.
But yeah, so because Matt was saying, and obviously some of the OGs in the other room were telling me as well, look, DP's recovered instantly, so why would you
It's
not
got to
throw
be
them
arcade,
out?
otherwise it won't be widescreen. You need to go arcade, I think.
Is that what they're doing?
Let's go. No, go. Oh, doing buttons.
So I know you people are old school. You don't know how to navigate around the menu. Look, Rakurai looks like that's a new iPhone he's got in his hand. He has no idea how to navigate that. Oh, God. He's like, what's this? Where do I put my money in? How do I play it? How do you do this? It's like, why are there so many things? Why is there so many unwanted things on screen? I just want to play a game. There you go. There is Street Fighter 3 Second Impact. They're going to jump straight into it. Oh, Aura's in this game as well. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And
I
Necro.
don't think he was in
God
the...
damn it.
I might be wrong. I don't think he was in the first one.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I like that.
I didn't play because like these games came out in the same year, so I'm not particularly informed about them.
I like that artwork for Yang there.
Yeah?
I really do like that.
I think it might be a different artist in this one. We've got
Well,
the
you guys
widescreen
definitely
version. Look at this.
know how to pick.
No borders or anything. It's got pure widescreen.
Raw, Ken Master's got a boat.
He does, yeah.
With a Raw, with
Eliza.
with his missus on there.
Have you seen the ending in Third Strike with Ken?
No, I haven't.
He gets punched in the balls by Mel.
Wow, that's peak.
Best ending.
Jammers quit being mean to old people. I can do that. I'm being nice to them. Trust me. Before, when I was not on stream, I was giving them hell by cussing them. But I have been taught to respect my elders. I do. This is my one chance to have a go at them, to be fair. Because all I kept hearing was back in my day. They sound like my granddad, to be fair.
Back in my day.
All right. So we got Singer. No, we haven't. We got the name. Change the names, Richard. What do these people pay you for?
People asking me in the stream chat if Cody's going to be playable.
No. Cody is playable
At E3.
in Alpha 3.
Yes.
Not that Cody. He is playable in 30th anniversary.
He is, very much so. If you want to play Cody now, then don't wait.
Yeah.
Don't wait till June
Hey,
26th.
Richard, put the camera on me. Put the camera on me. Put the camera on me real quick. Who's there? Why is no one there? Put the camera on me. Thank you. Cody is playable in Alpha 3. Go and pick up 30th anniversary and you can pick him.
He doesn't have a pipe, bro.
He doesn't need it.
He's got his
Doesn't need
knife, no pipe.
He's got
Come
no
on.
sidearm. He's got no dirty coach. He's in the games here. Pick it up and you can play Cody.
But yes, if you check the Capcom Unity post, Cody will be playable at E3.
Cool. Are you going to E3, right?
I am not going to E3.
Wow. You just broke
I
my
went
heart.
last year. I'm quite looking forward to just chilling out in the office. Like, it's very. If you don't go to E3 on like as on industry, you literally almost have like a holiday at the office because there's nobody else here. It's
good.
fine. I can just watch it at home and chill out.
Yes, Paste Lini. Hopefully I pronounced your name right. Yeah, I am selling out. I am telling you to go and buy 30th anniversary edition. So go and buy it. I don't get any extra money in my pocket for telling you to buy it. I just want you to buy it. All right.
Ooh, caught the normal.
Wow. That DP had passion and emphasis behind it. He's gonna get chipped out.
Dead.
Wow.
Yeah.
James, you just like throwing out DPs for the sake of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, like, he's obviously hang around the twins a lot.
Look, I can see why all these people throwing out reversals are so bad at SF5.
There's no universal overhead in this one. There's no you can't press both mediums. Oh, but there is.
Yes,
Okay,
there is.
okay, I'm wrong.
Yes,
I'm wrong.
there is. Shut up, Mr. Edwards.
Don't listen to me.
I swear I tried that earlier. Enough. Is it the same? Both
It's
mediums?
down. It's down,
Okay,
down.
I'm right. All right.
Hard.
The input's different. That's
Yes.
why. Okay, I didn't realize that. The input's different. I was trying to do it earlier. It's like nothing's happening.
Yo, okay, that missed. Or at least he admits it. Yes, that's true. Not a lot of people like to admit that sort of thing, to be fair. They don't like to admit it. It's like, look, if you like to do Hail Mary DPs and arbitrary DPs, just tell us. It's fine. We don't judge either way. We all play fine games. We've all done something cheap.
There's no red parry in this one, though, is there?
I don't think so. They want to play Champion Edition.
No, come on, no. We want to look. We've a few more games of this, then we'll do it.
Yeah, look, play 1 or 2 more of this, and then they'll do Championship Edition because clearly you guys.
Which one is that the second one?
Yeah, it is.
So we're going even further back in time. We're doing a time warp today.
Is this game alive in Asia? I actually think 30th anniversary is delayed for them. I want to say it is.
I think it was staggered, the release. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's out yet.
I don't think they actually got it yet, but
Is it Kumu? Like, I mean, I don't really think there's Second Impact tournaments anymore, but he's like a hidden character in this. I don't know if he's tournament legal or not. He didn't seem broken when I played him.
yeah. So there's only a select few games in this anniversary edition that have online. Not all the games have online.
It's Hyper Fighting, Super Turbo, Alpha Free, and Third Strike.
Yeah, so Second Impact, this game we're playing right now, does not have online.
But it has the widescreen mode.
Is that really a nice compensation for not having online, Matt?
I think so, yes.
Wow.
You did delay that to get the extra hit.
Good, us Westerners have a head start. I see what you did there. Last level, boss.
So apparently they want to play some Champion Edition, so we might let them do one match, because it is getting on a bit, and it's time for food soon.
It's time for food, is it? Okay, I don't know. All right. Oh, wow. Did that dive kick cross up or land in front? I'm not too sure. Okay. Wow, this is just an onslaught
That did almost
here.
no damage.
But that did quite a bit.
Yeah, it was a
for a
trade.
fireball.
I mean, for a
quite
trade.
bit. What BS is this? This is Street Fighter 3 Second Impact. This is what it is. Wow. Did you hear that sound effect from Yang? He sounded like Bruce Lee.
Yeah, I guess that's about. What is it? This one, like, apparently Ibuki has a super art that is borderline broken, and she doesn't have it in Third Strike. So in this one of her super arts.
Is this the one you're supposed to be playing if you want to play Ibuki?
If you want to play Ibuki or Sean, this is the game.
Look, someone's saying that Yang player is too strong. Let me tell you something. Rakurai, right? He is really good at these old school games. He loves his Yang in Third Strike and this game. I think he used Yun as well in Third Strike as well. So he loves the twins in general.
Oh God,
He definitely knows his stuff. I have played him in SF5 though. He wasn't that great. No, I'm kidding. He was alright. He just couldn't keep up with the system at the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics in these new games, and some of these old heads, it's too much to take in at once.
The meta does change.
Yeah.
Oh, I know why they wanted to play Championship Edition. Random wanted to use an uppercut again. Jammers is stronger. What am I stronger at? I don't know what I'm strong at. I don't think I'd be good at these games, to be fair, but Richard begs to differ.
I don't really like Alpha 2 out of these, like, in terms of stuff that I'm going to play.
Tiger uppercut. I love that.
Slow.
Wow. He done an empty jump into an uppercut.
It's like they're playing in treacle.
Damn. And people had to pay money for these tactics back in the day.
It's just so slow.
These people are mad. Why is this so slow?
I don't know. It's probably Championship Edition.
This should be called Tortoise Edition. Like, what the hell?
Back
Oh.
in the day, ladies and gentlemen.
Is this what you guys had to
This
do?
was had to play. This was the definitive game at the time, right?
This?
No wonder they can't deal with Street Fighter 5 with used to this speed.
Enough, Mr. Edwards. Because you could pick the same character. It was great.
Tiger.
Both could be Guile. It was great.
Is this the one that let you play
No.
the bosses?
I said tortoise, like turtle, tortoise, not torture.
And play the bosses. It was great.
This was great.
Honestly, it was the best thing ever.
Wow.
In 1990, whatever.
I'm actually astonished that my streamer is telling me this was the best thing ever.
I heard they included this one in the collection just because there was an extra megabyte on the disc they didn't know what to do with.
Back in the day, guys, this was the best thing ever. I'm going now. Bye.
Okay. Someone's telling me to watch something. What should I watch? The amazement that's happening on my screen?
His, Tiger uppercut.
You win? Damn. I can see why you guys do not like fast-paced fighters.
Actually, I'm wrong. There's no way this takes up a megabyte.
This?
Yeah.
It takes up more than a megabyte.
I don't think it does.
You don't think it does?
I mean, I might be wrong, but I reckon the original arcade ROM more than a megabyte. Probably not.
Probably slightly less. Then,
Yeah.
if that's the case.
This is measured in kilobits.
Look at that! I love it. Tiger. Worst Street Fighter ever. Mike Lowry. Other people beg to differ. They think this is the best, greatest thing ever to grace him at the time. And trust me, I can think of a lot of better things in this game.
At the time, it was.
I can think of a lot of better things at your time, Richard. And I wasn't even around.
At the time this was out, Champion Edition was the thing.
750 kilobits. Oh, Tiger uppercut.
That uppercut took centuries to come back down. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? If you attack him back, it's a podcast. Wow. Damn, Ken said that with such fire. That was crazy. I love it. Me and Matt are just sitting here in awe, just watching these two. I just want to hear the sound effects. Can you guys hear that?
I swear there used to be like, this is a completely random like tangent, but I swear there used to be like a video game show, maybe like BBC Two called Kilobits or something like that.
No clue. No clue.
I swear it had like Emily Booth in it or something. I can't remember. There was like an old video game show. I can't remember the hell it's called. I swear it's something like that.
Is this the version where we?
Stream chat might know.
Is this the version where we couldn't play Mirror without the code? I don't actually know Hurricane.
It was called Bits with Emily Booth.
Bits, that was it.
And it was very entertaining
yes,
watching.
I do remember that. I do remember that. Yes, yeah. Emily Booth.
Video games in the 90s.
Who's been in all kinds of like random horror films.
And other films.
Yeah.
Richard, Hurricane's asked an interesting question. He said, is this the version where we couldn't play Mirror without the code?
Couldn't play Mirror without the code?
Mirror matches. I don't know.
I don't know.
You guys don't know? Isn't this supposed to be your domain? Isn't this your game?
Look at the invisibility on that.
This was like 19 something.
Wasn't this the greatest game at the time?
I had no intelligence at that age. I don't know.
You have no intelligence at this game.
No, at that time.
You probably have no intelligence in general.
Ouch.
No, I'm kidding. That probably should have been said on stream. But
that's all right. Clip it.
No, I'm kidding. I swear, these guys. I can tell all of the players here that have come out to be.
Was it? Imagine Ken is saying that was on Channel 4. Which I'm sure Richard would have confirmed me on. So yeah, bit of a nostalgia there. Bits. Who remembers Bits?
Wow, that DP had so much passion behind it, and he just, he flung out the DP regardless. He just done the DP.
Would this have been 92?
I don't know.
Probably.
I just know there's so much passion in this Ken's voice. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, they obviously, I think most of the budget went on the voice actors.
There was a way to do mirror match in SF2. Okay.
Oh, nice throw punish. Yoga flame. Apparently, what is it? Playing Carry the Same Bits was amazing because Alex Krotowski. I don't know that one. Is that the one that's out of the other comedy series? Can't remember its name. I'm sure, like, is that the one that's in Black Books?
No idea. You'd have to ask one of the
I don't
twins.
know. I'm probably going too far old school now for like most of these guys to know.
I'm telling you. I'm watching Rakurai just go in right now. Oh no, I'm watching Random Hajil go in. He'll do a DP.
I swear the timer at the top's like even slower as well.
No, I think that goes down relatively fast.
The American one, okay, the American. I do vaguely remember.
I'm looking at this and it's just Tatsus and
Not
DPs.
Yet. That's all they had back then.
Well,
Tatsus and DP, no V trigger,
well.
no supers.
No, they don't need that.
Malnourished games.
I'm just watching him do a DP.
All right, this is the last set we're gonna do. Then we're gonna get the Denton Showdown in Street Fighter 1.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Richard may finally bring it back.
No, I don't.
Can we? Is it possible to change the speed in this one, or is it just set?
I don't think it's set.
I think it might be,
So some people are asking why don't I know about this game. I'm a younger generation player, so I never played any of these games, so I'm just watching. I do
How do you
have.
block that?
You just block it like that.
Okay,
It's
apparently.
quite simple. He just did block it right there. So,
On the 4th attempt.
oh wow, nice head press there. And he blocks as well.
I
Wow.
bet it's safe.
Wait,
I bet it's safe.
why did that connect
I'm
4
still
times?
active. Is that a light kick?
Why did that connect 4
Yeah,
times?
lights in this game, air lights in this game stay active throughout the whole thing. You
That
can
was
do it from the
crazy.
start, and it's active the whole way.
CE has a set speed. Thank you,
Okay.
John Catter. Thank you very much. Wow.
That sounds like a plane.
Why does that connect 4 times?
Problem X wishes he had this right now.
Can you imagine Bison having this in SF5?
Yeah.
A Psycho Crush that connects 4 times.
Because it's Championship Bison. This is what happens.
This is the unrefined edition.
I like that. Unrefined edition. Psycho Crush is so
anything,
broken.
anything
looks like it.
before Super Turbo kind of is.
So on hit, it does get the knockdown,
back
but
kick.
on block, it's just
Is he gonna chip him
connecting.
out?
I think he's gonna chip him out. Wow. He just kept Psycho Crushing
That
across the
psychic
screen.
reaction, that was so quick that he managed to see he was jumping and react with the Psycho Crusher.
Championship
Alright, I think that's
Bison.
it. Was that free? Is that free? Are we in now? Are we gonna get
Yeah, you can swap over to.
be on the car? Quick! See how quick he can do it.
Is he gonna do it? I don't know. How's he gonna do it? He's got 40 seconds to do this, and he's just pressing stand medium punch. Go over to the other side. More
he
stand
do it?
medium punches. Breaking that car, baby.
Is that all you need? Was that literally all you
Oh,
need?
was that stand hard punch?
Can he do it Biolo before 20? No. My car. Does that happen in this one? Probably not. I think that might be fun.
Is he gonna do it? I think he's gonna do it. I think he's done.
Perfect.
Yeah,
There we
7
go,
seconds
look.
on the clock. Not bad. Not bad.
Oil, and apparently the radiator is also bleeding there too.
All right. Not bad.
Round of
Not
applause.
bad.
That's the most impressive thing I've seen today.
Not bad. That was really good. All right. So we're gonna transition over to Street Fighter 1. Is that what you want
Yes,
us to
yeah,
play?
we're gonna close it out with a expedition between the dragons in Street Fighter 1.
Well,
A first to 5.
You basically just want Richard to redeem himself.
I mean,
you want to see Richard win.
or maybe I
Do
want
you
him
guys
to
wanna
lose
see Richard
3
win?
times back to back. We'll see.
Is that what you want? Press 1 if you want you and Richard to win.
It's going to be a Ryu versus Ken match.
You want it to be Ryu versus Ken. Well, those are the only 2 characters in the game, aren't it?
Exactly. You don't even get to pick because like player 1 is Ryu and player 2 is Ken.
Ridiculous. All right, so they're setting up right now, but hopefully you guys have enjoyed this showcase today. Again, apologies for our lack of knowledge on these games. I didn't play most of these games. He only went to the top tiers in Alpha 2. But most of the guys in there, they were the OG players.
Of course they were. They knew what they were doing.
And we invited them down today to have a little bit of fun, be a bit nostalgic. They've picked up the game, and hopefully you guys are going to pick up the game as well. It is out today. Well, if I'm correct, no, it's half an hour before the next day.
Yep.
So it is on your screens. It was going to be on your screens, but it's not right now. But I think these guys are sorting it out.
Well, they're going to make this a first to 3 because like we are talking a Street Fighter 1 here, so we'll just be on the safe side. All right, come on then, guys. Let's see it.
Jammers' intelligence of this game is as free as his Mika.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
god, it actually hurts my ears.
What does? This game? Wow.
See if they can even pull off a fireball.
Damn.
Can you
And
block in this game?
You want them to do a first to 3 in this?
Is it possible to block?
This sounds like a Star Wars
Is it possible to block?
No, listen to how they do the fireballs. Wow. Are you guys witnessing this? Listen to the amazement.
All right.
These sound effects are amazing.
Who's playing Ken? Is it Mark playing Ken?
All you hear is a fireball that goes. Listen.
This is where it all began.
No, listen to the fireball. Listen to the fireball.
You can actually kill him 1 DP in this game if you land it right.
The execution's on point.
Oh my god.
This
look
is
at
glorious. This looks flipping. Wow.
You can't block in this game, can you?
I
Is it
don't know.
possible to block?
I don't know. I never played this. This game was out before I was born.
Somebody confirm to me if you can block or not. Richard, can you block?
I don't.
in this game.
Oh,
You
you
can.
can. Oh, you can't.
No, you can't. There's no blocking. There is no blocking. Why don't we have a score?
Look, I would never know how to play this game because this game was out before I was born, before I was even thought about.
I was 2 years old
Yeah,
when
look,
this came out.
you can't block. This is better than hyper fighting. This looks hilarious, to be fair with you. Look at that handsome monkey.
Supposedly, if you do the special, you're just doomed.
Oh my god. This
All right,
is
so
crazy.
Richie goes 1 up. Richie goes 1 up. So we're playing first to 3 for the lulz.
Wow. This is crazy.
I'd love-
Can you imagine playing this in tournament? Can't block.
We got to remember that when this came out in the arcades back in '87, it had one. You know, there's two different versions. One that had the 6 buttons, and one that had pressure-sensitive punch and kick.
Oh yeah. Blocking is overrated anyway. Wow.
I mean, get it. Block. Anti-air fireball.
That was crazy. That was insane.
Richard, this is your last chance to be the Street Fighter 1 champion.
Nah.
Please take it. Mark, you can. Mark, you can.
This game is absolutely interesting. I could have thought of any other word, but this is nuts.
That was a combo almost. That was a crouching fierce defiable.
I'm literally just watching this game out of pure amazement to see what you can and can't do.
They're both trying to get the fireball out because.
Wow! Did you see how he got swatted to the ground?
The preemptive back roundhouse.
He got swatted to the ground, mate.
Man, this is looking free.
Well, it seems like it's hard to block, and like the stream chat have been saying, it seems like it's very hard to pull off proper execution in this game. I like the sound effects of the fireball.
He tried to jump in to punish the fireball, and he got hit anyway.
That's what the fireball sounds.
Tatsumaki, jump! No, he can't block. Did he block it? One each.
Richard, even in a game that you supposedly can't block, your defense is absolutely terrible.
This is the most rushed down Street Fighter ever. The most rushed down.
He just walks into a fireball and gets clipped by it. Touches are legit impossible to do. I might have to give it a try later, actually.
And just how crazy this game is, like, Birdie's white in this game.
Yes!
Birdie is white in this game.
Yes, Birdie is white in this game. That sounds like Pac-Man. Yeah, look, the sound effects are amazing.
I can't remember what they say when you win. It's like, well done, but there are many fighters like you all around the world, or something like that. I can't remember the exact quote.
The way rounds end so quickly in this game is amazing.
Dragon Punch.
Dragon Punch!
Oh, Richard. You can die in one Dragon Punch. It is possible.
Wait, careful. He backed off. Did you see how fast he backed off? Wow.
We got the Execution King. Richard is the Execution King. That's why he's pulling away.
Mark, why are you looking at your stick like that? You're not playing in tournament. Give it up.
Look. You're too used to the lenient... Look, he's too used to the lenient inputs in Street Fighter 2, and he can't make it work in Street Fighter 1.
Wow.
Go back to basics. This is old school.
Wow. You're getting disciplined by a guy that's younger than you, telling you to go back to basics. Oh, God. Real footsies where you can't
You can't kick the fire.
Do you know what this game reminds me about? Have any of you guys played that game called Dive Kick?
Yes.
It's kind of reminds me of
it's going to take it anyway.
They're not dead, though. They're not dead.
No, next fiber wins.
Wow.
You can't block, Mark. You can't block.
You can't block.
Remember, this isn't Street Fighter 2. You got to throw out what you know and just go back to the basics. Match, like tournament point. Richard, the dragon, about to redeem himself.
This is nuts. This is absolutely nuts. Look, we can't give you any real commentary over this because we're just watching and laughing at these two.
Next five. Oh, he's done it! He's redeemed himself. Street Fighter 1 champion, Richard Denton. He schools his older brother in the final, the first ever Street Fighter.
Why did you get so happy with Richard winning the game where you can't block and damage is absurd off of one special
because
move?
It's true fundamentals.
Wow.
True fundamentals.
It is true fundamentals. All
right, we're not playing anymore. That's it. We're gonna. You guys can keep playing, but that's it for the scene. We're gonna close it out now.
All right. Can we get the camera back on us? So that is it for the 30th anniversary exhibition here by ourselves at the UK offices. I didn't play it because I just can't go anywhere near that.
That's fair enough. Everyone has their strengths and weaknesses.
I'll let them stay over there and play their old games. But yeah, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy that, and you got an exhibition of quite the multitude of games
we literally played everything apart from New Generation, Alpha 1, and Warrior, and the original was it Super Street Fighter 2, but not the Turbo version. That's the only ones we missed out. Everything else we played.
I guess they just played the ones that were, obviously common at their time and the most active, I guess, and probably the ones with the most BS, shall we say. But that's what they were saying.
All classic Street Fighter,
reiterating what they said. But guys, if you haven't picked up, Rich, can I get the splash page on the screen right now for 30th anniversary? If you haven't picked it up, it is out today, but it will be midnight for us in about 15 minutes. So it will be available from here on out. May 29th. Like I said, there's 12 games you can choose from here, including the game we just exhibited for you guys, the 1987 original. You guys cannot block in that game. True fundamentals, as Matt said, it's on there. But you can go online with 4 fighting games: Hyper Fighting, Super Turbo, Alpha 3, and Third Strike.
Yeah, that's correct.
There. And I guess that will be it.
One more thing to mention
before we go.
All right, okay, we got more
What's
stuff.
up? What's up?
We got more.
You can block the fireballs, but
you can?
The chip is ridiculous.
Oh, you can block the.
So
okay,
yeah,
you can block a Street
It's
Fighter
like the
one.
chip is half the damage.
Half the damage.
So
Wow.
so
That's
like you
basically
can't block.
not blocking.
No, yeah,
Pretty
it's basically you're just getting like
Basically not
splash
blocking.
damage.
All right, cool.
I also I'm still trying to sort out some of the details, but next week, WSO Tuesday, we should be doing a Cody showcase. We should be. But I'll look. Keep an eye on Capcom Photo's social media for us to get the 100% confirmation. But the plan is to do a Cody showcase next week on Tuesday, so definitely join us for that. But look out for the confirmation on Capcom Fighters just to make sure.
Don't miss out. There may potentially be a Cody showcase. So all you guys asking about Cody and wanting to see how he's played in actual action, we may be able to get to play him next week here at the offices. So stay tuned for that. But yes, guys, we're going to close out the stream. Myself, Jammers, and the Street Riot have been on the mic for you guys throughout this evening, showcasing the 30th anniversary collection. I should actually go and try those games out because, again, I never played any of those games. Not to that degree anyway, or I just never played them, period. But I'll give you a little mess around. I'll have 30th anniversary tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, we'll close out the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we will see you on the next WSO session. So until then, enjoy the rest of your evening and enjoy 30th anniversary. So take care.
Hello, Mayor Cody Travers.
Mayor Cody, pleased to make your acquaintance.
Now look, I told you, I don't need anything from you.
Oh, this you'll want to see. Turn on your TV.
Desk work just isn't my thing, you know? Looks like I can have a little fun now.
Allow me to assess your skills.
Okay, come on.
Get out of my way.
Believe it or not, I'm pretty busy. Get out of my face! Punishment by fist. Not a bad policy, ain't it?
gonna be? You're trapped in a new world, Street Fighter 3. The third chapter, so what's the long wait? You're trapped in a new world, Street Fighter 3.